you ready?
Gonna fucking scream.
Kua?
This is already a shit show. We need
Kua?
another hiatus. We need a break from each
Like,
other.
this
Kua?
guy's
Kua?
a fucking ape.
Kua?
Like, I'm about to fucking rip my head off.
Why?
And shit down my own
What
neck.
is wrong with you? What is your problem?
I think you're his problem, honestly. I think you were the
Why
one
am I
causing
your
it today.
problem? What did I do?
I literally purposely kept you out of the Weeb Club chat for hours because otherwise I was gonna be adding you back literally all fucking day, and I wasn't gonna have that shit.
See,
You're such a
you
fucking
know what?
diva. You're such a fucking
What
drama
did I
queen. You're
do?
such a
I'm
fucking
just saying
whiny
hello.
piss baby.
I'm just saying hello, and I'm hated, despised, fucking.
Craftsdwarf just straight up called this man a
absolutely
fucking
ruined. You hate
piss
me,
baby, dude.
Yeah, I know. You know what? He wants to drink my piss, baby. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Kinda fucking
don't
weird.
don't make it like that.
That is neither here nor there.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, exactly. Man, Happiness Charge Freaker has really good CG
Can
and CD.
we record at some point? I would love to just.
We are literally recording right now. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Weeb Club. It is I, Nunmanji, sad.
It is I, Asshole Blue.
Oh my god!
Go for it!
He fucking got your ass.
I thought what was asshole blue?
Go!
You know.
So wouldn't that make Nunmanji asshole black?
Okay.
What the?
thinking
I
about it.
introduced myself as what because he said me. He said my name.
Man, you guys are the ones being
Thinking about
toxic
it,
and also racist.
It kind of Nun has a forever thing up on us, which is that he was never a part of the BSA.
What? Here's
Right,
the thing.
he's never taken that
Like,
big
he
of an L.
always-
Why
has
would he
that
ever
over us.
want to be on it though? His L is wanting to be on the BSA.
I
Alright?
never wanted that. I never said I wanted to join the BSA.
Remember there was a channel that made a little podcast called the BSA.
Okay,
Fan
but
Club?
that doesn't mean I wanted to be on the BSA.
Okay, all right.
Do you want
all
us
right,
to ignore your
all right,
your
all right,
audition
1.0.
video?
All right, dot 1.0, dude.
No,
all right.
shut up. What? You're not even fucking. Just say, hey, remember your audition video? Boom. Now he's got
No. Fucking this little bitch.
none. Why'd you audition if you don't want to be on?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest.
Because there's a
I
joke.
just said that
Okay,
like
fair
there
enough.
can't be an L as big as being on the BSA, but I think being on the BSA fan club is a bigger L.
Yeah, you know.
What the heck?
There's two L's in the. Wait, no.
I
there's
literally
only-
made better content.
No, okay, no, hold on.
Did
Fan
you see
club.
when I invited BSA Superfan? Like, that guy's super
Bully
cool.
Sentai Assholgers has 3 L's in it. So that means by none being on the VSA fan club, there's 4 L's. Is increase in L is just way higher. If you think about it also.
Holy shit, your brain is so big.
No, but even better, right? When we went to the
What are
Weeaboo
you
Club, we only
talking
have
about?
1 L.
3 L's,
When we went to
4
the
L's,
Weeaboo Club, we
1
only went to
L?
1 L.
What?
Are you? Do you not?
There's some
spell,
great
Vindy?
content on there. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I mean,
Literally
there might
my
be-
best content
I mean,
and
there
work
might
on there.
there might be actually.
It is not
you know?
your best content work.
I mean, no. Nunmanji's best content is that one time he got a new mic and then recorded this video called "We're Not All Normies" 1.0. That one was pretty. That was pretty good. Vindy, how's
Epic.
recording that going? By the way,
recording what?
we're all normies too.
I haven't even fucking thought about it yet.
Okay.
I have until August, motherfuckers. You think
Why
I'm
aren't you
putting any
scripting?
work into that
Why aren't you
until 2
scripting?
days before it
You're
comes
renting
out?
equipment.
You're on fucking drugs. I'm pulling 2 all-nighters in a row doing
No,
drugs
you're
and
not.
making
You
that
gotta
video.
prepare it. No, you're preparing. You're preparing for it.
No.
No.
So,
God, I can't believe you guys are like discrediting me when I literally have the best exposed video on the internet in the form of Craftsdwarf exposed.
That's
Like,
also true.
all right. So anyway, the BSA coming up at all is even a thing because of the history of the Weeb Club, which I have no comments on it to respond to personally.
Okay.
But
You're toxic. All right.
Yeah. What using
that means more
iFunny-
images to put on the fucking podcast.
No,
What
you
using
know what? Just 'cause
iFunny
of
was
that,
the most
I'm gonna read
eye-opening
some- I'm gonna read
revolution
some
I've ever
comments.
had. When Craftsdwarf said that, it felt like I saw God and he explained all the secrets of the universe. Finally, it all made perfect sense.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dot
You know?
kind of fucking slapped with that one.
But here's the thing: I've never used iFunny in my life, so that doesn't make any sense. Also, Francie said, "This is an embarrassing footnote in the world of anime, and I'm willingly choosing to forget the BSA ever existed. I think this is the optimal method, and I recommend others do it as well." You know, sometimes I do that too. Like every now and then, I forget that the BSA exists, but some sick motherfucker that I know reminds me of its existence. And it's never me who initiates it; it's always someone else, and I don't understand.
So
that's not always true.
This
shut
guy
the fuck up.
might have sent me Twitter DMs that I never responded to, asking me to keep basically not to mention him. So I'm not gonna read this comment. But hey, could someone read the comment from Cameron Hicks?
Wait, what? Hold on, I'm scrolling. There's so many.
So toxic.
Oh yeah.
That's
Was
funny,
it-
Craftsdwarf.
Wasn't unfunny idiot. A BSA guest at one point.
He was a guest twice and
He was a
said
guest at
maybe
twice.
5 words both
And the
times
fact
combined.
and the fact that he like and Guitar Skater's reply, you know, maybe he might have been too quiet or didn't say much. He got 2 opportunities and both times was as unmemorable as the first time.
Well, to be fair, the first time he was on with FNGR, which is, you know what I mean, like unlucky.
Well, the FNGR podcast was also just us shitting on FNGR. And like, I don't know.
Didn't that become a meme? Like, okay. Oh, no, we talked about that on
Yeah, we
History
did.
of
Yeah,
the Week
okay,
Club.
FNGR was like a big meme.
That was like fucking months ago. I'm sorry.
Have I ever talked about, like, here's something about FNGR that's interesting, right? Did I ever tell you that, like, one time, like, every time that man talked to me, he would call me, like, an ape or a monkey and also followed by the N-word with the hard R every time he spoke to me.
That's fucking rude. What the heck?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm tired of people comparing those N-words to monkeys when monkeys are much
God
better.
damn it! Not this shit again. Oh my god.
Anyway,
Craftsdwarf, when he says that, I want you to edit that out and replace it with white kid
I'm gonna
food.
DM you this because I don't want anyone. What do you feel about someone calling what a?
Used to right. Craftsdwarf, how are you gonna say? Craftsdwarf, how are you gonna say that I'm the most racist member of the Weeb Club? When you witness what happens in here. Craftsdwarf, how are you gonna say that about me? I don't understand. You exist in a podcast with these two.
Oh, that's funny.
this is completely unrelated, but do you remember that one guy who like took your Watako avatar and in his thumbnail he put like "Make America Great Again" hat on her or something like that?
my
no,
God.
what the?
Who
fuck?
was that?
I don't remember.
You know what?
this.
Okay, so if you haven't figured it out by now, the topic of this episode is gonna be toxicity. Let's get through the comments first, and then we'll just go through like some just fucking because there's a
my
lot
God.
we can
Okay,
go through.
Maddie says.
I just want to know who that is real quick.
No,
I can't
I don't
remember.
I'll be honest, I don't fucking remember his name, but I just remember.
Natty,
what
there's
happened.
more than
I'll
just
tell you the story of
respect
that.
I'll put on your name.
No, don't bully Natty. He's a
That's
sweet
not
boy.
bullying.
He's a sweet.
That was
okay.
a promise for sexual acts.
All right, here's a DM here's a message I sent to Natty, and you know what? I regret every action I took. You might have to blur this out a little bit because there's an image over there on top right.
Yeah,
But
if you remember the 6-volume Ownahole, famous Weeb Club, like, meme.
Pretty popular.
I'm not talking about that one, but
Can
like
we get, Can we get a?
here.
Well,
I'll-
you know,
I want
the
him to
audience is never
review
gonna know.
each of the holes.
No, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
find.
I want a
no.
review with video of each of the holes.
All right, here we go. No. So I didn't send him the link
Yes,
to the
that's
6
what we
volume
mean.
Ownahole.
No, that's what I want.
No, but I didn't send him a link to the 6 volume Ownahole. Here, I'll copy the link to the 6 volume Ownahole, and Craftsdwarf's gonna have to put it in the fucking video now. So like, here we go. There's the link. But also,
Why would you? post
Natty sent me. I found this because there's a certain Dojin artist that I quite like quite a lot called Alp. He makes good art.
Yeah, he does just love live dojins. Woo,
Ooh.
boring. Yeah.
And I found a
They're not that
compilation.
good.
Make
Okay.
something good.
It's not. They're not good because they're Love Live Dojins. They're just not that good.
I hate you so much, you fucking old man bitch. You fucking piece of shit. Both of you sick motherfuckers only like it if there's fucking animals fucking each other when we making fucking rabbit noises
I
and
just
shit.
wanted
Fucking
to make
holy
something
shit.
more interesting.
Holy shit.
Oh, a new Alpo dojo. Let me see.
I'm
And
not-
it's
I'm
just
not-
Love Live. It's like,
basically,
God damn it, dude.
I guess sent it to Natty, a compilation of like 6 dojins, and I was like, haha, would you get this for my birthday? Haha. And then he like asked me for my actual birthday and said, all right, I got you.
The blame's on what? He clearly knew Natty would do it.
I actually
He's degenerate
did not-
enough to actually get
No,
like
no, no,
physical
no.
hentai.
Yeah, no, I agree
No,
with
no,
that.
no, no, no. Oh wait,
You
That's
know
wait,
that Natty would
cringe
do that.
L.
How many
oh, wait,
porn
Natty
videos
actually
Natty
has
probably
physical hentai.
See, Natty hates
I don't
me and Nun.
fucking
If
know.
we asked him for that, it wouldn't happen. But if
Well,
you two
actually,
asked
no,
him for
no,
that, it
no,
totally would.
no.
That's not true.
Natty's nice to me. When I broke
Vindy,
my
how many
laptop
games has
screen,
he
he
given
bought me
you?
like.
I'm saying he would buy it
Sad.
for none as well.
Craftsdwarf?
That's
Here's the
Oh.
thing, Here's the thing, Craftsdwarf. You ever think about the fact that he doesn't give you anything?
It's just 'cause
I
you're a
know.
minority. Or you're white, I mean. We're all
know,
minorities, so he respects that.
Let's go, because I think the order in which Natty gives people things is the order in how like least racist if they have more things given from Natty, or to most racist if they got nothing from Natty.
So then I'm
You
the
know?
least racist?
Yeah, you're the least racist, and I'm the second least
Okay.
racist.
I
That's
think
a
your
little
metric is off.
suspect. That's kind of
How is it-
suspect.
how?
In fact, it might even be inversed.
How? Please explain
Yeah, it might
how
be
it would
an
be
order
inverse.
of racism if you saw
How
what
would
I
it be?
fucking
Literally,
cheated
how
about
would it be in
earlier.
order? Tell me, explain to me how it would be in order of racism. If Natty is the best person on the entire internet.
Well, I mean, I can't say what I called you in DMs to none, but
Anyway.
Oh yeah, see, you know what? You know what? What? Go on, say it. Craftsdwarf's gonna have to do some editing and blur it out. Go
I
ahead.
can't. I'm not
Why
going
don't you tell
to.
me? Why don't you
No.
tell me?
No, I'll
No,
read
no,
a
no, no,
correct
no, no.
comment. No, I'm just gonna read a good comment.
Okay.
The
yeah, go
Nunmanji
ahead.
list version of this podcast. Let's go.
Fuck
Okay,
you.
that's so
I
funny,
knew
guys.
you were gonna read
Go-
that one.
Yo, Vindy, want to hear a funny original joke? Hey guys, it's me Nunmanji. I don't want to be on the podcast.
I'm not a member. Okay, I'm about
not
to
a
expose all of you right now. Okay,
right, you know
so
what?
two things.
God
Shut
damn,
up.
I'm gonna-
two things.
I'm gonna go. No, hold on. I'm gonna open
The
up something.
description
He's
and
posting
about
something
channel.
from the Reddit.
No, listen. No, it wasn't. Well, that was one of them. But the description and about channel of the Weeb Club still had the 3 members thing until I changed it. I had to go in and change that because y'all hate me and don't want me on the.
You think
on
I
the
know how to
podcast.
fucking change that?
And
love you,
then
Nun.
I
I
went
still
to
remember
the
too.
When I
Reddit.
went to
Old
upload something to the
Nunmanji
Weeb Club
facts.
channel for the other day, when I went to upload something, I was like, holy shit, it has like a fucking built-in description that shows up every time. How do you do that on YouTube? You think I
Yeah,
fucking
I had
know?
to change that. So toxic. And
I
then the
don't fucking
Reddit
know where
saying
that
3
is.
weebs, and then
My
also
Reddit
the
account
Weeb Club
got hacked.
Twitter,
I can't even use it.
and also the Weeb Club banner only having you 3 until I changed it. So toxic. See these people? Yeah. No
Why is
words.
it so hot right now? Hold on, shut up. I'm trying to do something.
I was literally saying.
I'm distracted
words.
right
I said
now.
multiple
I'm
words.
busy making something.
No
right
words. No words.
I'm
I
busy
said
making something
multiple
right now.
words that I didn't know how to change it.
I'm
so-
busy making something right now. You can suck my ass.
I really don't care. Anyway,
Can I?
moving
Can I-
on
can I
to
please?
the weekly?
Oh, yeah.
What? What?
Weekly.
Let's read the
comments?
comments of the weekly. Yeah.
A good comment section.
Yeah, it was actually really fucking good. Lot of fucking comments, a lot of serious comments, which is to be expected, but
Yeah, and I definitely am glad. Like, obviously it's a serious subject, and we weren't gonna, be the Weeb Club about it. But ended up with their good comment section as a result. Like, Dot is being serious. Hold on. Honestly, fantastic episode. Really appreciate the mirror discussion, and part of it really hit me personally. I'm like, who are you, and what have you done with Dot?
Exactly.
I like the response from Nunmanji. Nice to hear praise from the Weeb Club's biggest fan.
But he is just rarely sincere like that, so it was nice to actually see for a change.
Epic.
Shut up! Shut up!
Did you guys have any other comments to read?
I'm looking. I don't know what this one's about, but yeah, don't flatter yourself. Vindy Nun's gonna watch it on loop 19 times.
Oh,
What is
We're
that
on
in
Normies
reference to again?
Oh.
we're on
Oh.
Normies too.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Uh,
What? Aren't you gonna read a comment from your number 1 fan or number
Ooh.
2 fan?
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, hold on.
Why do you reject your first fan?
why
like
are you
this?
making a Nunmanji Weeb Club bingo? We're in the middle of fucking recording.
I know, but you know what? We have time. We got time.
No, we don't. Hey,
Yeah, we
read
do.
a fucking comment.
I'm okay. I did read some, but you know what? I got fucking racist against. So you know what? I don't know. I don't feel comfortable anymore. Fuck, dude. Y'all are sick, disgusting, gross. Anyway, here's one from Generic MC saying, "What is slowly losing his sanity as the Weeb Club continues." And frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if he murdered the other members. Stay safe, Dad. Huh? Vindy and Crafts. Huh?
What?
What?
What the fuck?
Apparently,
Yeah, generic MC
Nunmanji
calls
is.
Nun dad. What? I feel like
would make
you
sense
know,
that
that's
Nun would
something
have a
that's
white
been
child.
known. I knew
I don't
that.
remember.
Well,
Anyway, move on.
Oh, okay.
big sad.
Here's.
Craftsdwarf is the band member that leaves it for a solo career because he was too toxic. I agree. You know what? I think
agree.
if you were to rank Weeb Club members based on toxicity, I actually think Craftsdwarf's the most toxic.
Yeah, you know, he's really sick.
hold on.
He's really sick.
What
Craftsdwarf-
the
You mean,
heck?
do you
Craftsdwarf
specifically
is the
mean
most
toxicity
toxic.
within the Weeb Club or just general?
I mean,
In
like,
general.
Within
I
the
never
Weeb
made
Club,
a 3-part
within the Weeb
series
Club.
bullying
no, within
someone.
The Weeb Club.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
you made
and
a
I was
reason
fucking
for this-
6-part series
and the
bullying a
reason
fucking
for this
manga author
that I
and
think
fucking
it's-
fans of his
it's
manga. So you know what?
Craftsdwarf is
I literally
because
didn't. Shut the fuck up.
Everyone
did, yeah,
else
you did.
is super toxic on the outside. They're all very obviously toxic to each other overtly, and I think Craftsdwarf is the exact opposite of that.
So
I mean-
gaslighting.
if I'm giving my actual toxicity ranking, I think it's what crafts me then Vindy.
Why am I the most toxic?
Go!
Why am I the most toxic?
Well, you are making
that should be like
Club bingo
self-explanatory.
right
I'm only toxic if you're literally asking for it. You deserve it. It's not my fault that I'm
I mean, like,
toxic.
now. Quote Craftsdwarf,
Craft's
did you see what he was
toxicity-
wearing? He deserved the toxicity. All right,
Yeah, he's got a
Craftsdwarf.
what the what hat. That deserves bully.
What the fuck, dude?
sad.
And also a red headband and Lily's hat or Naruto headband.
What
Yeah,
is
those are all
what is
worthy of bully.
happening right now? Why are you like just full aggression mode
Going for
right
the
now?
judge.
Anyway, I'm gonna read
You
another
guys,
comment.
I don't understand how you guys keep calling me the most toxic when this man at all times just keeps being the. So.
I mean, you're the one who wanted this topic as a.
That's
lead
true.
episode,
He deserved it.
So.
But you know what? You know what? It's just proof. It's just proof that I'm right. But you know what? Whatever.
Anyway, comment by Sushi. I'm gonna be honest. I did not read all of this because, like,
Is a sushi comment?
I don't
That's why.
know. I don't know if I noticed it or what. But you know, the first part. You know, thank you for saying it's without a shadow of a doubt one of the best videos. You know, it's pretty nice. Thought I acknowledged the comment. Glad that Sushi is going under a character arc right now.
Well,
What's
you know.
toxic and hates him, so you know.
Well, that's
but I
true.
forgive him.
No.
I
The
forgive
first part's not. Second part is though.
I like this comment from Omni Bomni. I like that your thumbnails don't look the same anymore. Me too. Our thumbnails have gotten a lot better.
I
when we
really
decided
like
to
our
just
thumbnails.
have none and what make them all because Crafts and I are big dumb idiots who have no idea how to make a thumbnail.
Graphic design is my passion. You don't want to see
Yeah,
my
Craftsdwarf's
thumbnails.
thumbnail design is. Let me go grab a screenshot of this hot anime girl, and my thumbnail like the way I do my thumbnails is I DM Nunmanji.
I mean, the way when Craftsdwarf wants to get a little spicy with his thumbnails, he likes to put like little lines and have other things on the side, and he doesn't put in a little spice, a little sugar in there.
The funniest one I think is the Greed Island video because that actually shows up in that one shows up in the video, and I just screen capped it and put the lines on there, and Mathews is like, "Hey, wait a minute, I did that," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I used it as a thumbnail."
I know. I love your thumbnails, Krause. Don't think I'm shit talking you. They're amazing.
And also, it's like, either I do lines or what makes them.
The only thumbnail that is recent of mine that I made was the Fuda Hooters thumbnail, and that one was just look for hot anime girls and Hooters.
Dude,
boys.
we'll talk about the Food Hooters thumbnail, Vindy.
I don't
Actually,
want to.
looking back, I do have a couple that I did like slightly more interesting things. Like on the Hunter x Hunter one, I put manga panel cutouts on the screen cap, and I do like the Mid Hero Academia video thumbnail.
I mean, yeah, that one's
I
like your
took-
best thumbnail, probably.
I agree.
I mean, it's just like I feel like I've seen that kind of edit before, but you know.
I mean, it's still good. Yeah. Good job, Craftsdwarf.
Oh, good job, Craftsdwarf.
You also,
Anyway, I'm done-
your earliest time popping off with thumbnails was, of course, for the Made in Abyss video. I won't point out which
I
one that is.
knew you were gonna say that, and I was like, yeah, let's go.
Anyway, I don't have any
Yeah,
more
that is a
comments.
great thumbnail. I agree. I
Anyway,
don't
all
think I
left,
have any more on the weekly.
I don't either.
I mean, I wish
time for
what
the
would
Sonic
acknowledge
podcast.
his fan, but
A bit-
whatever.
Look, guitarist.
That's fucking funny coming from the Nunmanji, by
Yeah.
the way.
God.
How is this funny? What are you talking about?
Because you hate your fans the most.
He just
You
read a
don't-
comment.
I know, but it took you literally fucking months.
We weren't recording for months.
What?
You were weeks then, fine.
Why are you insulting me? I don't appreciate this.
It's been a meme and now it's dead. We have to lay the rest to the Nunmanji hates his fans meme, and it's a sad day. Not as sad as last week, but you know.
Anyway, go ahead, Vindy.
I want to clear up some confusion on the Sonic podcast from Omni Bomni. How come Nunmanji doesn't get to sit at the table? Is Rat Vindy just racist? No, I offered Nun a spot to sit
Do
at
we
the
have
table,
to explain
but he
them the
said
joke?
the Stewer cinch was too much for me, and he couldn't sit there. But no, it's
Why
I
are
would
you
never,
literally lying? I'm
I would
literally
never
right
tell him he's
behind
not
you.
allowed.
If I was that toxic, I would be like standing in the furthest corner of the room. I'm literally
I would
right
never
behind
tell
you.
What or None that he's not allowed to sit at the table. If anything, I don't want What sitting at the table, so None should be there instead.
Yeah, I know why you don't want me sitting at the table. You
We
fucking
we
racist.
need to just pull up a trash can to the table. And what can
Yeah,
sit in
yeah,
there.
yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, you know what? I take it back. I am the most toxic.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck would I not be the one in the trash can? I'm the fucking Mexican.
All right, I just want to say about the Sonic podcast comments because like I've actually never played any of these games. Maybe like no more than 10 minutes at least, if that. But I did like the discussion, and the comment section seems nice. And there's a couple guys in particular, or at least one guy who was like really like, oh yeah, this podcast reinvigorated some of my love for the Sonic games and stuff. And it's like neat.
Did you actually watch all of it?
Yeah, I did. I watched Nunmanji, Red Pill, Vindy on Sonic CD.
Nice.
On how it's
Still
actually
a bad
good.
game.
Oh.
No, you're cringe. You're cringe.
It's not bad, but you know it. I can't say I
Cringe.
like it. Like I don't know.
Cringe.
No, I'm right. It was funny because we played all these games, and then they announced on the Sonic thing that they were like remaking or not remaking, but like they were putting. I assume it's just gonna be the fucking Christian Whitehead ports of the classic games, but they were putting them all in one collection. It's like, well,
I mean,
guess
I already
we're
played all
there
the
a
Christian
little
Whitehead versions, so you know, unlike you, I wasn't really missing anything.
yeah. Let me look. Never thought I'd see the day Sonic would be compared to Dark Souls.
I don't remember what that's in
I don't
reference
remember
to.
doing that. I would have been the one that did that, and if I did it would have been to make a point about how people talk about the games as opposed to actually comparing it to Dark Souls, I think. Oh, no, I did, remember? Because I compared the bubbles in the underground sections to going like bonfire to bonfire in Dark Souls. But that's just how it works. It's like mini checkpoints in the level.
Big sad.
Let me see. Are there any comments you want to read?
Well, Crusher pointed out that, you know, What and Crafts took their chairs so I couldn't sit down. You know, that
Was
say
the one I was
something.
thinking of. That one was funny.
It's probably about it. I mean, I'm glad people liked the podcast. I thought it was really good. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
really quick! I thought it was funny that Vindy didn't know about the barrels in the one carnival zone because that's like a piece of trivia I knew about Sonic because apparently at the time of the Genesis, the support line for Sega literally had their machine when you called them automatically explain how to get past that part because people so commonly called in
Yeah, I
because they
timed
didn't know
out.
how. So I thought it was really funny that Vindy also got stuck on that part. Even though, because that's like the one thing I know about the classic Sonic games.
I had to look it up.
I mean, like, yeah, like even
You
though
had to
I've
call
played
Sega.
before, I forgot about like how that worked. So it still took me a little bit.
It's in the best game. Or wait, no, it's in 3 Knuckles. Never mind. I thought it was in 2 first. I was going to say it's in the best game too, but no, it's in the second best game. All right, yeah. I mean, I read all
Epic.
the comments. I just don't know if there's any. I guess there's one from Blue Knight where he says the Vindy X Nun shippers are gonna love this.
Oh yeah, they. You know.
I mean, like we said, the duo podcasts are made for the Weeb Club ships. So
Yeah. Great.
Why is What still mauled? Like, what?
No. Hold on.
he's been
God
making
damn-
his fucking
God
wingos
damn
the
it.
entire time.
Yeah,
I bet
okay.
he didn't even listen
I know.
to the
I
Sonic
see
episode.
it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, because
Welcome
What hates
to the
games.
Nunmanji Weeb Club bingo card. Every time you watch a podcast with fucking shithole Nunmanji on it, just make sure you check off. And every time you get a bingo, take a fucking shot.
All right, let's see. Sad, you've said that. Cringe, you've done that already.
No,
What?
he says it. If it's in
Not
quotations,
paying
he said
attention,
it.
That's been you for the last 10 minutes. References, we're all normies. You did that already. Sucks off Vindy and Crafts. I mean, what were we doing before none joined?
Yeah. Oh.
And silence. You were silent while you were making that, so I see a bingo for you.
Actually, it did already get sucks out because you mentioned my thumbnails. So and it was like, wow, you do good then.
What the heck?
No, see, Craftsdwarf was actually trying to fill out the bingo. Vinny was trying to get a jab at me because he's a piece of shit. So you know what? Craftsdwarf, you're lower on my toxicity list today. Well, I'm trying to fucking... Ooh, you make me sick.
You're the toxic one who made a Weeb Club bingo of none on the Weeb Club.
Shut the fuck up.
Pokemon isn't even centered properly.
It doesn't matter. You know what? Because I don't give a shit. Pokemon sucks. Sword and Shield is bad. You know what?
He gets mad because I write goes,
Let me try to remember the fucking quote. Imagine being Vindy, defending Sword and Shield, being a gobbler and defending it for its flaws. And then, Pokemon's about evolution or growth. What a shithole thing that anybody can come up with. All right, there we go. That's my fucking whatever.
This guy's so full of anger.
You know what?
I know.
I'm hated. I'm hated and despised. I'm hated.
Reddit
despised.
time.
Reddit.
Speaking of bingo,
Epic.
Kage Pro made a Weeb Club bingo.
Oh yeah, that
bingo.
I saw a filled out one floating around from the successful stream.
Did we get a bingo?
I don't. I think so. Maybe even a couple. But, but I couldn't. I'm not gonna fucking go look for it.
What Vindy says versus how he really feels. These raw garlics are great. No other form of garlic exists.
Vindy.
Are you looking at like? Did you sort
We
by
sort
new
by
or not?
new.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think
7
Vinny's
days
going
ago.
the wrong order.
No, he's
No,
going the right
I'm
order.
going
You're
by new.
fucking stupid.
I have it
Nunmanji.
by new. I literally have it by new, and that's not what I saw first.
have it by
We scroll back
I'm
to
so
the first.
tired of people not understanding my fucking point with the food thing. I'm not saying it again, but that's not what I'm saying. That's not my fucking point. Just
Hey,
because
guys.
you can't understand it doesn't mean that I'm wrong.
Hey guys,
okay?
I gotta tell y'all a story about
You
this
know
one
what?
time.
I'm about to
I
email
gotta tell y'all a
Kishimoto
story.
because I know how he
This
feels.
one
now.
time I went shopping with Vindy, right? We were gonna go make some curry or whatever, right? So we go down to the store, and I'm like, I want to.
I removed him.
Okay, you know what? I got deleted from the podcast. You know what? I'm fucking leaving. I'm fucking leaving. No, I'm not joining back. I'm not joining back.
I just
I'm
did.
not joining.
We literally said that we would avoid this fucking
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm not joining.
joke
No.
before we restarted.
No. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
I saw the
Okay,
Titanium
I'm sorry.
meme.
My bad.
It's good.
I forgot
Right.
we weren't doing it
Did
anymore.
he unfriend me? Did he unfriend me?
No,
Did
he's
who unfriend
literally
you?
Here.
Oh, okay, that's why. I was trying to add him back and I couldn't.
I can
find his
unfriend
name
you
on
if you
the
want me to.
drop-down.
I can do it right now. Hold on.
No, I'm sorry. What? I forgot we were doing that anymore. That's my bad.
Remove friend. There we go.
Anyway, let's
See, I was
keep
thinking
looking
I
at
probably
the
couldn't
Profile.
do it. But,
Remove friend. There we go. Hell yeah.
This
Anyway,
Blue Knight this Reddit post kind of weird. That's all I have to say.
Are you declining my friend requests as soon as I'm sending them?
Why does he want to write erotic fan fiction?
I wish he would.
No, I don't.
We'd bring back reading the fanfic every week. It was interesting seeing people say how they found the Weeb Club.
yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up.
Oh yeah, the fucking Weeb Club discussion.
I'm not gonna read any of them, but a lot of it is they found Crafts and then came to the Weeb Club from Crafts.
Sad.
Yeah, that's actually, now that I think about it, that is kind of interesting. Because, like, obviously a lot of them knew about What or also found him.
It's fucking hot in my room.
But even though, like, What the What has the most subs, but I don't know, for at least the ones who posted on the Reddit found me first, which I don't know, that's weird.
I mean, a lot of What's newer recent fans are Love Livers, and they don't like engage with everything. So that's
and I
probably
hate
why.
them more than average. What?
Anyway,
Love Live fans don't deserve human rights.
All right, why do
And
you
I
have to be
mean
so
that
toxic about yourself?
unironically, guys.
No, don't stop saying that about yourself. Is that everything on the Nunmanji
Today at 8:17 p.m., Vinny Vondo sent
Uh,
me a message that said, "If you don't accept my friend request, I'm going to actually blow your dick off."
Yeah.
You should threaten to do it if he does accept your friend request.
No, I said what I said.
Oh.
Oh,
Either way, I win.
well,
What do you think he's listening to? Probably heavy metal or hard rock. The answer is the Weeb Club.
Dude, if anyone actually listens to the Weeb Club at the gym, that's actually I was thinking about this. That's actually such a fucking power play, right?
I'm pretty sure their testosterone count's lower if they do that, though.
No, it fucking could be cool. They would. Are you kidding me? How would your testosterone count be lower? You'd be fucking, fucking.
Ignore friend request.
No, all right, fucking
So
pants
really like
off
the
now,
next one.
bitch.
Oh, I really like the next one.
Nunmanji has more
Yeah,
important things
I was
to think
just
about.
watching that.
You know,
It's even funnier remembering memes from like 2 years ago. By which I mean Nunmanji's weird thing for anime girls eating burgers, which those should have been the images in that.
Nunmanji's got some
post, by the way.
weird fetishes, man.
That was just one. That was literally a 1 day post
Dude,
thing.
if a
Like, what the
fucking
heck?
chick was eating a burger,
It's so specific though.
But
Why
they're
did
so
you have?
cute. No,
They
no,
are.
I agree with
Especially,
none.
I especially love the second one in the first image where she's like very clearly about to lose all of her burger. Like,
I like the
she's
Toga
really
one.
cute and happy right now, but in about 3 seconds she's gonna be
Craftsdwarf's
sad
kinda here's
because
the
her
thing.
Fucking
It's funny.
Craftsdwarf
Kinda
always
fucked up.
laughing about women
Craftsdwarf's
crying.
kind of fucked up.
This guy loves
because
to go
he
right to
laughs
she's
at
gonna
misery.
cry, Pog.
I bet you Craftsdwarf's in Riona, so that's kind of fucking weird.
what the fuck?
Gaslighting
I agree with this
100.
next post. Craftsdwarf
Who's
is
that?
gaslighting me into
It's
consuming.
literally not gaslighting.
That's not what
dude.
I ever was
It's
saying.
literally not gaslighting.
It is gaslighting.
Guys,
Craftsdwarf's
so I need
literally
to-
the
so I
good
need
guy
to fi-
protagonist. So like, I don't know how you're perceiving this.
So I need to finish my story, right? So like, oh, my dog's barking.
my
So
God.
like, I was going down to the store with Vindy and we were hanging out, and all of a sudden I saw like this carpet, right? There was this carpet over there, and I was like, man, this is a really nice carpet that's made of like wool or something. I don't fucking know. And then Vindy's like, no, it's not wool anymore. It's not wool anymore. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because it's a carpet now. It's fundamentally
That's
changed.
such a
Entirely
terrible
different.
analogy.
Entirely
It's
different.
so different in
Entirely
so many ways.
It's turned into
That's
something
wrong.
else. I'm like,
That's
that's
wrong.
not
How's
how
it
that
going,
works, Vindy.
Craftsdwarf?
That's wrong. I wouldn't call,
gonna
for example,
die.
the pepperonis on a pizza not pepperonis. Oh, they're still pepperonis.
Well,
when
well,
something has
Vindy,
been
why do you think the
reduced-
pepperonis on a pizza are no longer pepperonis? That's kind of weird.
I didn't say that. I said they are
Why do you
pepperonis.
think
They're
that,
just
Vindy? That's
pepperonis
kinda
sitting
weird.
right there.
Vindy, why do you think that, dude? Oh wait,
Because
no,
the
pepperoni-
pepperoni
Can we
Yeah,
talk
pizza
about
is
this funnier
Oh,
later?
even more.
You can take off the
Craftsdwarf.
pepperoni and just eat that.
So
Or you can eat
Craftsdwarf,
whatever-
Craftsdwarf.
It's
Vindy
not
said a
like
beef
if I put
pepperoni,
if I fucking
says
put
that's no
salt
longer
in
beef
like
because it's been mashed up and
thing,
changed to something
I don't
else.
fucking know like, oh, this is the salt. This could be something else. I don't know what it is that's good. I just know that it's good. I take a fucking pepperoni, a little tiny fucking pepperoni off the pizza, put that shit in my mouth and be like, oh, I know what that is. That's pepperoni. The same way
Remember when-
that I can touch a fucking carpet and be like, oh, this is wool. I can identify this as just wool because there isn't anything else that's right fucking there. Okay, it's not that fucking complicated. Y'all just have like a lack of like understanding of the basic fundamentals of how fucking anything works in terms of like life. It's so like, what do you mean? Like,
Okay,
if
raw
I
garlic
fucking
eater.
start reducing something and turn it into something else,
Crunch,
then it's not that
crunch.
thing anymore.
Yummy garlic.
Okay.
If it changes
you're dumb.
states of matter, how can you say it's what it was?
So this other time, Vindy was eating like udon noodles, and the udon, is made of wheat, right? Vindy goes, "It's not wheat. It has been changed into something else."
It's not just wheat. It's a noodle.
It's
There are
not
other
wheat.
things you
It's not
put in
wheat.
it.
No, it's not wheat.
It's wheat based.
Can we finish?
It's a
We literally
wheat
have
base.
two posts
Udon is
left.
pretty based anyway. So like me wishing
That's
the
what
Weeb
it's
Club was
called.
longer.
It's not called wheat. It's called the wheat.
Why? See,
based
here's the thing. I think
noodle.
our
Hey,
fans are
Craftsdwarf.
fucking tsundere as fuck.
Hi.
Why would you ever want the Weeb
Hey,
Club to be longer than
Craftsdwarf.
2 hours?
Hi, none.
You
How
want to
are
like
today?
bring back the dwarf discussion?
That's a great idea, and we can not have guests on it this time. It can just be us two.
This guy's pissing me off.
Whee!
Shut the fuck up! Holy shit!
What? Okay, what's the most toxic? No,
Why? What did
don't
I do?
insult Craftsdwarf like that.
What?
You're actually toxic.
That's not what I meant.
None. You already checked the sucking Vindy and Craft stick on the bingo board. You don't have to force it.
All right,
What the
Crafts is
heck?
second most toxic.
I'm so
the
sad.
toxicity
Why would you
ranking
do that to me?
constantly
What
This
the
entire
heck?
episode
Entire
is just Nun and or what and fucking Crafts just beating down on Nun and I. Like Nun and I are down here not being that toxic. It's just what and Crafts just.
Oh,
fucking
you're a
punching the
liar.
shit
You're
out
a
of us.
lie. Both of you are liars.
Yeah, like I'm even
fucking
reading
spitting
comments.
blood
and
out of my
stuff,
mouth.
like-
I've lost 3 teeth already. I just have to defend myself against to hit them in the fans at every opportunity, while still being right. By the way,
How else is WattheWut going to validate his identity other than by beating down other minorities for the white man?
What the hell?
I don't
What the
actually have
hell?
a response.
What the hell? This is so
No, he
toxic.
kind of brings up a good point.
That's kind of fucked up, dude. Why would you
No,
say
he's
that?
kind of fucking spitting.
Beating down minorities.
Like me,
what's
it makes
channel
sense.
color is
I'm
blue?
white.
Oh.
Oh yeah, WattheWut's favorite color is blue. You know whose lives matter?
You know?
Damn.
Anyway,
I still stand by the day the Weeb Club becomes politically charged. I no longer want to be here.
Goodbye, Vindy.
can you explain this next post, what on the Reddit?
Yeah, I don't understand because
Well,
it says wishing the
first of all,
Weeb Club was
Vindy
longer than
left.
2 hours.
So that's the first problem. Why am I the owner of the
I
fucking...
was gonna
Damn it.
skip that.
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
add him anymore
I
because I'm
forgot
no
to
longer
mention.
friends with him on Discord.
Okay, if someone doesn't add me back in seconds.
So anyway, like, Craft's lolicon jokes are no longer funny. Like, can I just say this real quick? Craft's lolicon
we didn't
jokes...
even finish talking about the last one, but okay.
What? It's just...
I don't care.
Well,
it's fine.
well,
It's fine.
I'm just saying, like...
I misread that.
I just want to say this for the audience. They're no longer funny. We've moved
I
on.
thought the first one said what?
The new meta is Craftsdwarf old
Imagine
jokes
how
and
funny it
Craftsdwarf
would've been,
racist
Nun.
jokes, okay?
If the first one they said what WAT and the second one they said what WUT, think about how next level that would have been. Like if they put
Sad.
both spellings of what in there.
Yeah, I don't know
Shut
why. I
up.
just
Anyway,
thought that said
here's
what
the
on
thing.
the first one.
When what talks about being a brony, I'm not a brony. Moving on.
Okay, anyway. This is the
last
best
one
post on the Reddit.
I especially like the sad Craftsdwarf.
No, so like here's the thing. Zoom in on Nunmanji's face real quick. Zoom in on his
How did
headband.
Okay, that's actually, I like that sad Nunmanji better.
Here's the thing. That's the fucking point of that video. That's literally the point I'm trying
Okay,
to make.
Syndrome. All right. Fucking parasocial relationship looking ass. Holy shit.
Why are you so toxic?
Jimmy Neutron looking ass.
I have done nothing to you.
Getting
And
Disney
there's
looking
just-
ass.
Pure hatred coming from you.
Pixar looking ass.
Okay, just start being toxic already. Just
Honestly,
fucking
the
do
reason
it.
why what couldn't continue rereading Naruto is because he didn't want to see Sasuke. He didn't want to recognize that he's literally
Dude.
Sasuke.
No. I didn't want to see Sasuke.
All this
'cause then
hate
I
in
would
his
think
heart.
I would
He
think about
wanted
all that Rule
Sasuke to
64
win.
I would see.
Do you guys want to talk about how we've been recording for almost 40 minutes?
No, not
This
really.
is what the fans
Not
want.
really. I
And we wanted shorter
let me
episodes.
be honest.
It's never
Let
gonna
me be
fucking
honest with
happen.
you.
It's never gonna
Shut
happen.
up, old man. Let me be honest with you. The reason why I can't read Naruto anymore is because whenever I see Sasuke and Naruto together, I think of all of that Rule 63 hentai I have saved. Huh?
I thought you were gonna say you think about none.
That's weirdo.
See, it's like, do we even have to bring up the topic? Because it's just been nothing
It's
but
just been nothing
toxicity.
but
like,
yeah, we don't even need to bring up the topic. You know what? Okay, so I do want to bring up some things because like we did bring up funny finger. I just want to like, cause I was just reminded of this just now because I'm just gonna fucking get all this out of the way. This man finger was like some fucking brony dude who like make.
Wait, was he a Ruby fan?
Is he?
FNGR finger.
Is he even still around?
You know what? Dude, apparently,
we literally said
apparently
FNGR earlier. Why?
apparently
are you
he got
like,
canceled because he accused someone of being a pedophile, and then they turned out to not be a pedophile. And then he
Okay, that doesn't mean he's not still around.
his reputation's fucking tanked, and all of his videos. got
I look
fucking
him up
ratioed.
and I see FNGR
Why-
gets wrecked so bad that he rage quits his own stream. FNGR gets caught in lies and destroyed.
I mean, my real question is, why did you like censor his name when we literally said his name several times earlier?
Why did we
I
even
don't
censor?
understand.
I said finger.
His last video was 5 months ago.
I said finger.
So he's about as dead as I am.
I'm so confused.
Okay, whatever.
I'm so
whatever.
confused.
FNGR. He's talking about FNGR.
It's the same.
Yeah, people called him Finger.
Oh, you're so stupid. You are so stupid. No,
No,
oh my
Well,
god.
don't
No,
be toxic.
you literally never said that in the call ever until now.
I said-
like you're
Yeah,
trying
but
to
it's
pretend.
I've
something
said
actually
we
fingers.
was
also
called
said
back in the day on the
fucking-
BSA. We would call him Finger.
We literally said finger earlier.
Imagine
we've
watching the
called him
BSA.
Finger
Oh
before.
my god.
You
you're a fake fan.
did.
You're a fake fan. Anyway, so like, this guy Finger, right? I remember he came on like the fucking BSA, and I forgot what he was saying. But for like, even though we were all like against Digi, like Beatrice, like it was like when he started talking, we all of a sudden we just started fucking defending her or something. I don't know. I don't fucking remember. Fucking bullshit. All I know is that man, any chance he took, every time he sensed he wanted someone's attention. He just called them fucking N-word with a hard R, called them monkeys, literally made monkey noises in the chat. And like what like caused him to like go against me was that one time he asked me if I knew this guy named Otaku Studios. And I don't know who the fuck that is, but apparently he was like a fucking pedophile or something. And then when I said I don't know who that is, he then just called me a fucking dirty ape black N-word, and then I blocked him. And then he made a video saying that I support pedophilia. So I'm like, okay, well, that's quite. Why? What is that? Vindy, what is that?
What?
What is that?
Looks like Mario.
It's an Animorph.
It is an Animorph. It is, but like, why does this middle one look like a me?
Because he's turning into Mario.
The middle one looks like you. What?
Okay.
Is that what you said?
Is that what it said?
Well, he is getting
That's
shorter
what I
to become
heard.
Mario, so. I had to make that one for Craftsdwarf because I knew he wasn't going to. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Mario Cannon Heights.
I swear to God, dude. He beat Sonic in a fucking death battle. So it doesn't
5-1, so, you know,
yeah,
it's like, what would
dude,
which be shooting a little bit high?
Dude, Craftsdwarf has a couple of jokes at me. It's like, I'm short, and then he makes fun of me for being racist, and then he calls me toxic and a diva. And then he cycles through all four of those, and like doesn't
I also
even
call you a
know.
piss baby, excuse
That
me.
counts under one of those categories, you fucking old man. At least it's funnier than like what like most of our fan base comes up with for me. Because when our fan base comes up with things, it's literally just haha. What am
I gonna
brony?
do? Make fun of you for making good content and being a genuinely good person under all the you.
Why would you lie?
Being a good person. Hold
That's
on,
not true.
Craftsdwarf.
That's not true, Craftsdwarf.
Craftsdwarf, you already got the thing for sucking off. What? And
wait, do I have a bingo
you don't
now?
Have to fucking do it again.
You know what? I can make a bingo, but I don't feel like it.
No.
I'll make it for next time.
No.
He says
Oh,
no, but he has no problem with using the nun bingo. Look at this.
Of course he does.
toxicity.
Of course he does.
Whereas, keep in mind, I have never once used Nun's bingo against himself because I think that's toxic. I much prefer holding other people up to those standards.
That implies that I'm going to pay attention to like filling them out, which is just a lot. That sounds like work.
God damn it. This fucking old man. Every time we got to talk to him, he always.
Nun, just remember that I'm the only one.
Oh my
here
god!
who
If whoever makes that fucking bingo card also has to include. That sounds like work. I don't want to do that. That's fucking spaces, and they have to be two.
That's the free space.
It has to be two separate spaces because they'll always be filled, no matter what. And they have to be on like the two corner sides, right? So that somebody has like free access to a bingo at all times, right? So they have the middle filled out. Whatever the middle is just gonna be ugly seal laugh, and then the two corners. One of them's gonna be that sounds like work, and the other one's gonna be I don't want to do that. So, right? So like you already have access to it
now.
Huh?
Hold on. Why does a seal laugh have to be ugly? I wouldn't call it ugly.
Well,
I'm not the most toxic. Who's the most toxic? It's not me. It's not me,
you
guys.
literally said you were asshole blue, so you know what? You're me now, bitch. Fuck you.
No.
Haha, funny hive mind.
Funny hive mind. Dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know what you wanted to get out of this topic of being toxic because like I don't interact with most people on AniTube and shit, and so I reserve my toxicity for the Weeb Club. That's probably why I'm the second most toxic. What just constantly spills toxicity, even on the Weeb Club, on other people. Like he's just like
What did I
it's
do?
just constantly
spew your
oozing,
toxicity
constantly
all over me?
splurging,
Dude, you want some
gushing out.
Splurge me with your
Why are you using that
toxicity?
word? Why are you using that language?
So I think yeah, what's got to be the most toxic because this is
No,
all
no,
I
no,
have.
no.
But what is bottomless.
no. What? Uh-oh.
Yeah, what will literally like find something he doesn't like, talk about it in a random Discord call, then bring it into a chat, then bring it onto a podcast.
What?
Used to
Never.
bring it onto Twitter.
What?
Just multiple places for
That's
the
not
same
true.
thing.
You're lying to me. You're lying to me right now. That's never happened before.
No, it's literally true.
So I'll accept second most toxic, but I think we have a clear winner once we frame it under just general toxicity.
No.
I say we leave it up to a poll.
Okay. Vote on the poll right now. Vote 1 for Craftsdwarf. Vote 2 for Vindy.
All right, someone else makes
Vote 3
it.
for Nun. And vote 4
It's
for
work.
Oh my god! Oh my god, kill me. Oh my god.
Holy
It
fuck.
is
Hey, what the ones who's literally
It is
advising
so-
us to use the fucking Weeb Club fans and our fans for free labor?
It is so
That's
fucking
your
hot in my
advice,
room.
not mine.
I'm like dying in here.
Okay, I'm not alone. Thank you.
I want to.
We use our fans for free labor every week. It's called the first hour of our fucking podcast.
Anyway,
free labor.
That's a good fucking point, Vindy.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
Using what your
can we
children
talk
like
about something
that? It's fucked up.
cooler, like something interesting, yeah.
Yeah, what have you been doing this week, None? As what I want to say,
Why are
but
we
I
moving
don't
all the
know
way
if
over there? What wants to be toxic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna
apparently,
mold if
but-
you-
So this is
No.
Okay, so we're all holding them to this, and by that I mean we're gonna let them think that this is true, and
It's
then
not. You know, see, the
in
joke
2
is it's
weeks-
not true because we
in
all
2
know it's not
weeks,
going to be
we'll know
fucking
it's
true.
not be-
Here, no,
but
no,
this
no,
is his
Vindy.
last hurrah to
Let me tell
toxicity.
you why it's not true. Because as I was editing the EWB that's coming out soon, our dumb fucking asses made a promise at the end of it that if we get a certain amount of money on the Weeb Club Patreon, we would fucking make more EWBs. So we kind of
Okay,
fucked
well,
up.
how much money was
I
it?
mean,
How much
It
money
was like
it?
$100 a month or something like that.
Okay,
mean,
they won't
It's
hit it.
kind of fucked up.
They won't. They
ki-
won't.
The EWBs are our most popular thing on our channel, dude.
They won't.
You know, they might. They
Prove me
fucking-
wrong. Prove me wrong.
Dude, our fucking fans are fucking like, look, here's the thing. I might be the most toxic member of the Weeb Club. Fine, I'll say it. But all of our fans individually
be.
are more toxic than all of us combined.
I mean,
Let's
you're
be
the one
honest.
who's been like constantly insulting them and bringing them up.
Because
and, like,
because none. They're all more toxic than I can ever be.
no,
That's
it's
not
not
Yeah.
I've seen you at your worst.
No, what's my worst?
2018.
What's 2018?
Actually, probably earlier.
Yeah,
but,
probably
you know.
early. You don't even know what times are, stupid. You don't fucking old.
All the years blend together.
That's what I was
when
gonna say.
When you've
Yeah,
had
yeah.
so many
at
of
your
them.
worst, you did make a bingo card to make fun of someone actively recording the podcast with us.
I don't know.
So
That's for fun. That's for entertainment for the viewers.
Listen to him justify his
Yeah,
toxicity.
what agrees with that guy who liked the Nunmanji list version of the podcast?
Look, the only reason we could tolerate you is because we've become, we swallowed enough poison that we're not
No.
immune to it. But we're
The
heavily
reason why you
resistant
guys
to it.
tolerate me is because I
enjoyed
only.
it. I
The
enjoyed
reason why
swallowing
you
that.
guys
What?
tolerate me.
Oh.
Listen. The reason why you guys tolerate me is because I only allow yes men around me, and if anybody criticizes me, I mauled and I kick them out of my friend group. That's
You're
why.
stupid.
Suck my fucking dick. What the what?
I
Anyway,
don't even remember
what
who
do you
you're
guys have to
referencing
say
there.
about
Oh
toxicity?
man.
I
I
just
think
don't
it's
care about
funny.
other people right now. So.
I think it's funny. Oh
I mean,
my god.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I think
I
it's
can't even
funny.
think of anyone
I
who
don't
I'm
think
like-
it's.
No, okay, none.
not
You
that
can't
serious.
fucking do that. Every time we
No,
talk,
no, no.
your ass was like, "See, I fucking hate these small anti-tubers all of the time." No. If I go on Nunmanji's alt
When's
channel
the
right
last
now,
time I did
oh,
that?
I don't know. Not about to. I don't know which one of us made a fucking video on like a tiny.
That's
anti-tuber.
literally like 8 months ago. or
Okay,
something.
whatever, man. Oh yeah, if in the fucking Digi series was how long ago? Suck my dick, dude.
Can I?
So Vindy, that
Hi.
post that you pinned, how accurate is it?
Which one?
With me talking about how what the what is going to stop being toxic?
Yeah, no, it's very true. I prefer
Yeah, that was
the
funny.
pin I made of Nun's video more though. Yeah, no, I
That
do
shit was
agree
9
that
months
video
ago.
is like giga toxic.
Okay, well, it was literally 9 months ago, and if I click on it, it's probably gonna be closer to 10.
All right.
I just don't feel like clicking on it.
Okay.
It's like 9.5.
Oh man, I gotta check the bingo card real quick. I don't feel like it's also on there. Yep. Right there below sad.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think toxicity's funny, but I don't, I think it depends on the situation. A lot of times I don't like throwing the first shot, or there are times where like I think, it's not always worth like actually really, hitting them with it, just for the sake of hitting them with it. Right? But there are definitely times.
I agree with that.
There are definitely times where I think people can do things, or there are situations that can occur, or things people have done in the past, where the fucking the training weights come off, right? And when that happens, I don't care. Like, I'll go all in, right? Alternatively, if I know that, like, that person has no reason to see or care about what I'm saying, and so I'm just, like, because, like, it's toxic. It's fine to be toxic, right? It's like in the EWBs, a lot of times the person we're making the EWB on doesn't know or fucking care who I am. They're not going to give a shit about what I say. So I'm just going to get real toxic because it's funnier, and that makes for better, like, content, right? It makes it more entertaining.
I get shit.
Sad.
And then I saw.
Especially if I'm with what, and I'm just, every time he opens his mouth, you're so toxic, and then calling him a fucking...
Okay. So me and Vinny were talking about this, right? We were talking about how like our dynamic on the EWBs are, which is between all three of us, right? And we were going to talk about how it would work with Nunmanji.
All three of
There's
us on
four
the
of
Weeb
us.
Club?
No, I'm talking about the three of us that have done EWBs. You fucking bitch.
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
like no, because we were talking about how like when we have none rotate
Yeah,
in there.
sure. Nice
I was
save.
gonna add on.
Nice
Oh
save.
my
I'll
fucking
give you
god.
that.
Oh my fucking
Nice
god.
save.
Oh,
little
fucking
last
god,
second
dude.
loophole.
He actually
See, I
said
can't-
in this conversation that you weren't allowed to do EWBs. He said none's not allowed.
Wow,
to do
segregation.
No, here's what I said.
That's what
I
Watt said, not
here's
me.
what
I
I
wanna
said.
do
Here's
one
what I
with
said.
you,
I said
but
Nunmanji's not
he
allowed
said
to do
no, he said not
EWBs
allowed.
because if Vindy and None are alone for too long, they'll start sucking each other off. And if
I said I wanted to
Craftsdwarf
top
and
your
None are
EWB
alone for too long,
charity.
they'll start. Craftsdwarf will have None start sucking them off. So like kind of a fucking shithole thing to do.
Do you see this toxic man?
Okay, yeah. You got me. Dude.
First of all, no, we're not necessarily gonna do that. And if we did, what's
Vindy,
the
what the
problem?
hell?
What?
Why?
It's Tony, bro.
So anyway, what were you guys talking about with the Weeb Club dynamics?
No,
with
the EWB,
two
because
paired off
because
EWBs.
So the issue is, right, we were talking about it. So like when you and Vinny are together, it's like it's only shown in video. So the entire time Craftsdwarf is like the ultimate like whenever we're in there, Craftsdwarf only gets toxic if they start getting like disrespectful. And then like as the thing goes on, then he starts saying like mean things, but like in his usual fucking Craftsdwarf voice. But when it's like usually Vindy's there and Vindy's the one being toxic, right? But it's only usually about shonen things. And he's a little more chill than I am. When I'm on there with Craftsdwarf, it's slightly more. But then like it's a little more balanced. It's like,
Good burp.
I have to keep it in.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. What?
Yeah, so like I think when I'm with Craftsdwarf, when I'm with you, Craftsdwarf, we talk about like wider discourse things, right? And when we were with
probably because we've both done
Yeah.
like we're bigger channels, so we've encountered.
okay,
more
it was
of that,
flexing
I
your
guess.
size, I guess. Okay, dude.
It's,
all right,
it's not.
man. All right,
God
dude.
damn it, that's not what I'm saying.
All right,
It's
dude.
not what I'm
I
saying.
don't care.
You being bigger doesn't mean you encountered more. Vinny's been on the internet. He's been around.
Wow.
He's done
Okay,
lots of things.
okay, Vindy, have you had a
God.
Craftsdwarf, a Vindy critique made about you? An unironic,
Oh my god,
like
that's
fucking hour-long Vindy critique.
Woo! We should do a DWB on that video. That'd be fun.
Why are you throwing me under the bus?
Oh,
I'm
we
just
should.
saying.
Me and Nunmanji
We
are
should
gonna
Why,
do
I-
that.
why do I have to become the
I wanna
punching
do that.
bag?
Me and Nunmanji are gonna do an EWB on that video, and we're gonna praise the video the whole time. It's gonna be a positive EWB.
Look, I'm just fuck you, but I'm just saying, like, there's and also maybe part of it is also maybe because we've been more in the sphere for longer as content creators. So I'm just saying, there's reasons why we might have a different perspective and why we might talk about that aspect more.
Okay.
God,
All right.
Yeah,
all right,
okay, putting yourself on a pedestal above all of me and Vindy and everybody else who watches the Weeb Club. Okay.
yeah, on top like the white man should be.
I don't agree with
I
that
mean,
sentiment.
Craftsdwarf's the one person who can get canceled. So like,
I
I don't know why you're
I
saying
could.
that.
I don't want to get.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that. Like that's. I need
You know. But okay, so basically, when me and Vindy are together on an EWB, and we always get these videos, of like the dumbest motherfuckers being as disrespectful to work as possible. It's incredible. And because both of us are toxic, now it's this fucking like echo chamber of fucking
This
just,
infinite feedback loop.
and that we just
Where-
piss,
Right. Well,
I'm
like how
toxic,
Vinny described
and then he
it.
one-ups
Yeah.
me, so I have to be more toxic.
Well, like how you described it, Vindy's just telling him, what? You can't do that. That's so toxic. And then you will literally like follow up by being even more
And
toxic.
then-
like you call him just a fucking like arsler or whatever.
Ooh,
And
I had to censor that
right,
out
like-
actually. Ooh.
To be fair, in the most recent EWB,
Vindy, I saved you. I caught that.
Well, you were drunk.
I caught that,
and,
dude.
or you were drinking.
I
rather,
know,
shouldn't-
I-
yeah.
He's
was-
always drinking.
Oh,
He's
okay.
probably
I was
drinking right
well
now.
past drunk. No.
Yeah. Prove it.
Now I'm drinking.
My only complaint is that Vindy, sometimes you're talking while opening a can, so that means I can't edit the sound out.
Well, that can't open.
I mean, that was
for
part of
comedic
the
effect.
joke.
You have to keep that one.
Craftsdwarf's
in,
not funny.
That time
Craftsdwarf's
was
not
part of
funny.
the joke, but I'm talking about normally. I'm talking about normally.
I don't know why you would cut that out.
Not that one. I was just.
I
No,
wonder
in
if
general,
Crafts
I've
did
heard
never cut them out. If people would start counting how many cans I had opened.
Look, our fans are fucking so weird that they go back and actually count
See,
how many times.
look at this guy insulting fans again.
I hate fans.
Literally again.
Parasocial relationships are
no
for cowards.
reason.
I hate people who watch me.
Okay,
They all
well,
suck.
I don't
You
have
hate yourself?
parasocial relationships
Yes.
with a lot of our fans.
Yes, I hate
actively
myself.
talk to them,
How
and
long
engage
have you
with
known me and not known that? But if you hate yourself, you should just die. But anyway,
But I agree. Parasocial relationships are terrible. I think it's time for this little stunt to end.
thank God, finally.
So yeah, thank you for listening to
And by that I
This
mean
was our
no,
last episode.
by that I mean the parasocial aspect needs to end. Accept my fucking friend request back, you fucking skank.
What? That's so rude. Just because I'm a woman? Anyway.
No.
But here's the thing, though. Here's something I've been wondering, like...
Skunks can be male.
Shut up. So here's something I've been wondering, right? Like, how would
the fuck are
how
you
would the
talking
dynamic be
about?
with Nunmanji, right? Because Nunmanji is kind of like Craftsdwarf, except Nunmanji has like these sneak attack fucking toxic little pockets he does, right?
What the fuck?
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong right now.
Wrong.
No, not
Wrong.
you. You don't count. Guys.
Objection.
I'm so glad I didn't finish my joke earlier. But go
what's your
ahead.
joke then, huh? Well,
No,
No.
I
You
didn't
Calling
see
that
it.
sneaky just because he's
What the?
what the fuck, dude?
That's what's doing, not me.
Vindy, what do you think the dynamics would be like with none on there? Because I think like a Craftsdwarf
I
and
think
Nunmanji,
None in Crafts would be actively the least toxic EWB that
it would
could
be
exist.
like just straight up actual
Oh, I
discourse.
don't know if you guys have listened to our solo paired off thing, but it's so low energy.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
Like,
Yeah,
It's
there's got to be
sad.
like no one bringing the fucking.
It's literally the most monotone Weeb Club member with the oldest fucking grandpa Weeb Club member, right?
What the heck?
I'm not wrong.
I don't appreciate that.
Good.
I want to do EWBs with None. I want to see how they go. I think it'd be interesting. I think that an EWB with None would be like really fucking silly.
It would be you two sucking each other off.
No, I think that like I would be way openly toxic, but None would like feed off that energy and end up being the most toxic by the end.
See,
I thought you were gonna say how it's like because you guys are the smallest, you're always punching up. so you're
oh my
always the
god,
underdogs.
this again.
This
That too.
guy.
No. That's a good point. That's also part of why I just fucking go.
I was
at it.
making a
don't
joke
think
because I
that
thought
way,
it was
like,
funny.
Oh my
Okay.
god, dude, holy shit.
I just think it's funny to think like that. I'd be like, what the fuck are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Respond?
Right, like,
give me the
like-
views.
Yeah.
Give me the views.
And I mean, it doesn't. They're gonna find a way to blame what
No,
anyway.
seriously.
because they
Yeah,
always
doesn't
do.
matter.
By
What
being
any
with
of you
what,
say.
we all have this shield, dude. We have this fucking bubble.
The
around
funniest
us.
one to me is the Liar Game podcast where there was a guy with a serious bone to pick, and he didn't go after me, who was like, "Wow, this series is communist," and they weren't going after you, who are like, "Wow, these games fucking suck and are badly designed." They went after what? Who was just like, I gave it like a 4.
Yeah, we
like
can
wasn't the
get
lowest
away
score. He
with
wasn't the
murder.
angriest one about Liar Game. But we got away with murder in Liar Game because what
No,
was
literally,
right
you
there with
guys
us.
could say anything. This is the fucking fucked up part.
I could say Hitler was right. There you
No,
go, Mega
no.
Graphics. That one was
No,
free.
seriously, you
Um,
guys could say shit, and then some dumb motherfucker with like, with a dying channel is gonna make a video fucking critique saying some shit that you guys said and blame me for it, right?
Yeah.
Some fucking like, I don't know, some fucking black dude who really
Dying
wants
channel?
money.
Monkeys are
which
superior
one?
to black people.
Huh?
What the what? How could you say that?
Huh?
No. Wait, he's right though. Like,
Yeah, I'm right.
Nunmanji, the black one, could shoot
No,
someone
no,
from the
no,
top,
no, no,
and
no,
what
no,
would
no,
still be
no,
the one
no,
who gets
no,
shot in return?
Seriously, here's what's gonna happen. Fucking actually, we could walk outside and someone would start shooting at the three of them for some fucking reason. The bullets would redirect and hit me.
No, they'd be shooting at you.
Only me. Like
You're the
Nunmanji
one
would
that
go.
they target. They're not. No one tries to
Nunmanji
come
could
after
go on a
us. They
fucking
just
MAGA
wanna go for
rant
you.
about how fucking like, I don't know, Trump's America was right, and then all of a sudden one day I'm gonna
What is
get a
wrong
bunch of
with
people
you?
at my fucking door, and I don't even know how it's gonna fucking happen. I wouldn't even know that none said these things, but I'll be the one who's blamed for it.
It's so great. I love doing a podcast with what.
Fucking okay, but here's the thing: I've actually done calls where me and None have watched bad videos, and I can tell you exactly how these fucking calls go, and this is exactly how an EWB would go. Not at the beginning, always tries to play the good guy. He's always like, "No, I don't think it's that bad. You know, don't. You're being a little toxic. Don't be mean. And then after a while, after I start getting tired, all of a sudden all of a sudden Nun starts waking up. Nun starts waking up a little bit, and then he's like, I fucking hate these small anti-tubers. They all suck. They're terrible. I don't know what makes them think they can get away with this shit. They're so stupid. Fucking apes, man. I'm like,
this little liar over here.
You know it's true. You know it's true. And that's why it'd be funny, because at least, so here's the thing that happens with EWBs usually, is that like, when me and Vindy do an EWB, by the very end of it, we're exhausted. We're tired. We want to die. Like, we're like, it's like watching like a battle scene, and by the end of it, like both armies are worn out. All the people are like bleeding on the ground, screaming in pain. Someone like gasping for air and shit. But we're still fighting on. With me and Craftsdwarf, it's just me dragging along his dead fucking corpse, right? With Craftsdwarf and Vindy, it's like these two are fucking talk about One Piece again for the 5,000th time. Nun and Vindy, Nun and WattheWut EWB would be like one half me, and then the second half be nothing but Nun. It'd be the fucking most bizarre experience of all time.
You hate me.
I don't hate you.
I get it.
I don't hate you. It's just true.
I assume that all those times you show him a video for the first time, while for the EWBs, at least I like to have watched the video beforehand. And I don't know about
no, he's seen. Sometimes he's seen the video beforehand before we watch it. Sometimes he's actually seen before I have. Sometimes he's actually seen before I have.
No, that almost never happens. Do not lie. That's an actual lie.
No. You know it's true. You know it's true. You can't run away from it.
No, that's literally not true.
You know it's true.
What video? I actually want to know. What video?
How many fucking videos have we watched all together? I don't fucking remember. You think I fucking remember?
Remember when we watched the Plague of Gripes video and I got post-traumatic stress disorder?
Holy shit! I was the one who like wanted to watch the least. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. And you sick fuckers wanted to fuck. Like Craftsdwarf also kind of was on the fence about it. But these two fuckers right here, the fucking rat and the fucking Pokemon
I didn't watch
the Pog
video with y'all the first time.
Fucking God.
No, because Vindy hadn't even reread Naruto or no.
Oh my fucking.
I'm not lying. I wasn't there the first time you watched it.
I wasn't talking to you.
No, he's talking about me because he's trying to save his skin. He's trying to save his skin right now.
Yeah.
And here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get full of a bunch of fucking comments saying, "Yeah, you're right, Nun. What is such a little liar boy? Get his ass." It's just me fucking like, okay, again, I'm the fucking scapegoat. You know, that's how it fucking goes.
Why did what say monkeys are better than black people?
I did not.
Why did he say that?
And the funny part is the white person's supposed to be the scapegoat because they get like the least shit. So there's
here's the thing, Craftsdwarf. Any tubers are all white, so they all like try to cover for each other. So like, who cares? Ignore friend request.
Interesting. Look, I've said it before, but I find it endlessly funny that the Weeb Club is probably the most diverse podcast in AnyTube, but we use our great power for evil.
You know, here's the thing that I find funny, right?
There's nothing evil about me. How dare you?
Vindy, what are your thoughts on what's the woman amendment?
What?
Terrible. On the woman, bad.
Which woman? There's too many.
All.
Okay, there's one thing I want to bring up, Craftsdwarf.
What were you gonna ask, Krafts? Hold on, I want to hear what Craftsdwarf was gonna ask before he actually got a stroke live on fucking recording.
I don't remember because I thought I was just making a joke about you hating women to kind of get at.
Speaking of hating women,
were you gonna say what?
How is it that Neuralities is still getting shit? No, seriously, how the fuck is it still going on? How long has it been? Like, it's been a straight month.
No, I mean, I kind of, like, I'm not going to say felt bad because it's a little strong, but it's like, after noticing how many people were dogpiling on her, I'm like,
I don't know what's happening.
So basically, Neurality's made, apparently from Kage, she's made good videos overall up until she started talking about, like, Lolicon and Subaru and gender and... all those kind of topics, in which case she took like the normal anti stance and just being very kind, like we did the stream where we talked about the one video where she talked about ReZero and her experience as a female anime fan, which turned out to be very not specific to being a girl. And then also like the like what saddened me about it was she took the kind of stance where like she wants people to, you know, especially guys, to watch more stuff with girls in them or about female characters to better understand a female perspective. But she very much did not understand Subaru's male perspective and was very dismissive towards like male power fantasy for like, you know, being depressed and wanting to die and being shit on.
That is
constantly.
my power fantasy.
Vindy, hold on, Vindy. Did you watch the show? That's crazy, dog. How'd you do that?
But anyway, so we did that, and then around the same time, and basically apparently since then, admittedly, Neuralities did release another video that, from the sounds of it, is really bad.
Craftsdwarf. Like, literally, because, like, after ours, because the one video I didn't want, because two videos that initially people were getting mad at her for, it was the Isekai one, which is full of which is the one that bothered me. The second one was about, like, Maid Dragon and, like, lolly, like, child coding and shit like that.
But yeah, calling it. She
yeah.
probably said child porn. She should have said child sexual exploitation material, which is.
I didn't want to touch it. I wanted to fucking stay like as far away from that fucking video as possible, because like the way she went about her arguments was shit. But I at least understood the emotional sentiment of it, so I was like, whatever. She then makes a follow-up video where she then compares lolly to the fucking rise of the KKK and racism.
I agree.
Okay, so
I mean, if Vindy's racist and agrees, then like it's just true.
Yeah,
I think
prove
that's,
it.
like,
no, and like that's what people like.
Proof.
And now the commentary community is doing what it always does, and is latching onto like two things, right? Mainly, it's that she's a hypocrite, and which is also kind of it's more hilarious than anything. Is the fact that, like, as we were talking about it, I was making a joke about, like, every single person who's like this complains about lolly art is always the kind of person who fucking lewds My Hero Academia male characters and wants them to fuck each other. Lo and behold, Neuralities is exposed to having art of like, Bakugo with a shirt that's pointing at his dick saying explosion. You know, My Hero Academia male characters fucking making out shit.
Nah. That's excused because that's literally funny.
It's
like,
hilarious.
that is
It's hilarious, but like,
excused.
it's still hypocrisy.
No hypocrisy.
It's still hypocrisy.
No. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, shut up, you fucking simp. Anyway, so like,
no, that's literally funny.
Oh my god. Okay.
But anyway, I guess my stance is like, yeah, she's wrong in a lot of ways, but the way it's just kind of like so common now, like she's just I just feel like she's kind of become a punching bag in a way, and I feel like, you know, as incorrect as a lot of things she's saying is,
she shouldn't have made that second video.
Yeah, no. But you know, I just feel like the response is still a little bit much.
I don't know who said it,
yeah.
but they said it was like the problem is that she got way too much attention in such a short amount of time for when she wasn't ready for it. Because like logic would usually dictate don't make another fucking video about that subject. Because her existing video on the subject was like you could get mad at it and mauled at it, but like ultimately it's this one of those things where it's like you understand the emotional sentiment, so you kind of leave it alone. Comparing Birth of a Nation to Maid Dragon is not a good move. No.
Yeah, like there's so much of just, you know, context being ignored there, and that it's just like yeah, I could talk about it.
It's pointless.
Sure, but it's
all you need to do for that video is just point out that she compared Maid Dragon to Birth of a Nation, and then you just stop there, because it's like really, it's just kind of like.
Hey, Vindy.
I just think it's kind of like.
Well, not only that, apparently she also like talked about like porn sites like Xhentai and stuff, and showed in order to show how easy they were to access, she showed you how to access them. And then she apparently showed, if you pause the video and go frame by frame, you can literally see uncensored doujins in
the video.
So she's claiming that it is child sexual exploitation, CSEM, and then putting it in her video that anyone can watch if they're over 13 on YouTube, right? It's just like, it's fucked. But and she should rightfully be held accountable for what she's saying, but I don't know. It's just it seems a little bit extreme.
It's really
just the countless response.
It's
videos,
also just like 90% of the response. There's like maybe 3 good response videos. Two of them by a woman, and one of them is also by a woman, aka WattheWut. So like.
You could have mentioned Kage, but okay.
Well, she's also WattheWut, because funny hive mind, because we were made that joke, didn't we? Haha, it's funny, guys. That's funny, guys. Haha, funny. So like,
you're making fun of how the joke isn't funny, but you're the only one who's bringing it up at this point.
Oh, shut up, Nunmanji.
That's a WattheWut unfunny moment.
That's a funny moment. Thank you. You know what? We can make a bingo card for WattheWut, and every single space just says unfunny.
That's just the free space. You have to come up with 24 more, coward.
It's not going to be that hard. You sick fucks are gonna find a way to make that like very easy.
Why the fuck do you think I would make a bingo? I don't care.
Well, that's because you're lazy, and Nunmanji's lazy, and Craftsdwarf's lazy. But Craftsdwarf has more subs than you guys, so it's okay. So.
Wow, what the heck?
So
Hey, I've also put out more videos this year than all of you guys.
that's
combined,
also true.
but,
You know, congratulations, everybody, clap.
I don't make videos.
What the heck?
Oh my
Hey,
god!
at least
oh my
I'm
god!
editing some
Oh my
videos,
fucking
okay?
god!
For me,
Fucking the Vindy
Yeah,
bingo
for
card
you.
has to have I don't make videos
And
on
for
it.
what? It still counts as doing stuff, okay?
Who doesn't make videos?
I don't make videos anymore either, huh?
Who?
Me.
Yeah, same.
Goodbye. So, no, I just honestly,
Okay.
I think it's kind of fucked up because I went and watched your Utena video, and it was pretty solid. I was actually like,
I've been meaning to watch the
mean,
Princess Tutu video, but it's also like 40 minutes long,
I
and
think
who
it
has
comes
time
down
for
to
that?
what we've said before. It's way easier to be positive towards something you like than negative towards something you don't. So, you know, I might start saying that you're not a good YouTuber because you can make a good video about something you like, right? Like, if you start making videos, like, if you just don't make videos on things you don't like, then that's fine. But if you're gonna do that, then like having good videos on things you like doesn't make you like good at making content, because I think the stuff like the critiquing side is way harder, and that's generally where most people make their like worst content.
I've just,
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, because, like, well, if, you know, I mean, I do think I'm very glad my Sasuke video has the most views because it's actually, like, a good video.
no, the tirade needs to rise up
But
again.
what else is up there? Yeah. The
Tirade
tirade
needs
on
to
the
rise up, and it
tirade.
needs to fucking get more views.
Fucking awful. It's fucking bad. It's bad
Best
video.
videos on the platform.
Like,
Incredible how good they are.
Basically, YouTube's gone too far, and we need to get rid of it.
Yeah, thank God. Finally.
Honestly, the
that's
tirade on the tirade would be more successful if you like brought up Mashima's dick size a couple more times.
No. You know,
I think that would
That's,
really
you
help.
know,
you know
maybe
what
I should've.
actually, and you know what's really funny is if Craftsdwarf made the tirade on tirade, and in the middle of the video, just for no reason, started shitting on something else in order to make Fairy Tail look better, his videos would get like way more views. Right? Because like in the thumbnail, if you start shitting on Bleach in the thumbnail, you get all the like Fairy Tail is better than Bleach. You have all the fucking.
No, yeah, no. Well, in the last one that's gonna come up in a couple days, actually, it'll
I can't believe I
be out by
predicted
the
it.
time
What the
this
fuck?
video comes out. But no, well, I was gonna say because one thing I mentioned, I forget, maybe you guys mentioned it, or maybe we just talked about it, but like how negative videos just are more likely to do well because they attract the people who dislike
I
the
said
thing
this
are gonna want.
take,
Okay, it was
okay?
Nunmanji.
No,
Okay.
no. It was
No,
Craftsdwarf
I
who
said this. Shut the
It was
fuck up. Shut the fuck
Craftsdwarf
up. I
who
said
it,
this
because he
and
has more
Craftsdwarf started
subs.
saying it more than me.
Because
No,
Craftsdwarf has more
no.
subs.
It's,
He said it.
I think it's valid because if you know people who don't like the thing get validation. People who don't care for the thing get a funny video that they can laugh at and validate them not experiencing the thing. And people who do like it are going to want to defend it. Where with positive things, then you know the people who like it get a video that explains why that helps. You know, maybe puts into words why they like it. If they don't care for a thing, that's like they go, oh, that's neat, or they ignore it. And then people who don't like the video just don't watch it, right? Because what are they going to do? No, stop saying it's good. I mean, not that it doesn't happen, but it's just at way less of a frequency than, you know.
I literally
It was just less
the
of
other
a
way
reason
around.
for those people to click on the video, or even get recommended in like get it in their recommended in like the first
It's
place.
absolutely boggling how so many people like really want to like dislike things rather than like it's incredible. Like
Well, it's because people want to have good taste, and like it's easier for them to say I have good taste if they dislike something than if they like something.
Right, and I think Vindy even said it earlier, where it's like it's just easier, or well, maybe you were kind of getting. I forget if maybe you didn't say it, but you were getting at it. But it's like it's just easier to say negative things than it is positive things, which is why 99.9% of bad critique. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. All right,
I think it's easier to say good things praising something than it is to say good things critiquing something.
Well, I wasn't saying good
It's
things.
easier to say
critiquing something.
negative
I was saying
things.
things critiquing.
Yeah,
because
obviously.
people. Yeah, that's
But-
what I was getting. Yeah,
But I think that like on top of that, it's like people are so obsessed with like taste and having good taste, you know, BAL and ratings and stuff. And in that instance, it's like if I'm part of the 10% that don't like this show, but everyone else is part of the 90% that do like this show, I'm part of the cool 10%. You just don't get why it's bad, and you're just dumb, right? For something that's popular.
Well,
and then I'm gonna like thing. You know what
Well,
I mean? It's
Vindy.
just cringe. It's just cringe. And in reality, they just need to grow up.
Vindy, you know, historically speaking, when you make friends with people, you usually bond over things that you both mutually like. So I think the thing is,
No, a lot of these people bond over hating stuff.
well, is that really friendship at that point?
what would
Like
know?
you, yeah.
Don't remind me. Please don't remind
One
me.
You're the
thing
one
I
who
was
wanted
think-
to bring up toxicity.
No. Because okay, we have to.
And yeah, you talked about it on the history of the Weeb Club.
I've
but,
never talked about one
yeah.
individual, but I'm not gonna say his
Oh.
name because he doesn't deserve attention. I'm just gonna say what he did, eventually. But
Can I talk about my thing real quick?
You mean the thing that Craftsdwarf said?
What?
Just go none. Just say it. Just say
Anyway,
it. Just say it. Just
so,
say it.
like-
Just say it.
You hate me.
Why are you
Okay,
telling this
whatever.
man
I
what to
hate
do?
what?
Why? What did I do?
So I watched one of Gigak's newer videos.
Okay.
It was the one on a zombie manga where this guy's he's happy that everyone died and there's a zombie apocalypse because
Bro,
he's
same.
overworked and it gives him time off to do whatever he wants. And in that video, Gigak says how he says this thing where unlike these other things, this is this.
God damn it.
And I don't usually like zombie things, but I like this. And I was
Okay.
just thinking about how that's one of the by far biggest crutches people use in their writing in terms of AnyTube to explain why they like something they usually don't like.
Oh.
It's
Every
one of the
single
fucking biggest crutches ever.
No, I went back and I watched all the not all of them, but I watched 5 or 6 videos on SSSS Gridman, and I think literally every fucking one of them said, "I don't normally like Tokusatsu, but I like
Oh
this
my god,
SSSS Gridman."
Craftsdwarf. But one of them had really good production value though, and he rapped in it too.
Arguable, I mean, dude couldn't be asked to find subtitleless footage for 2 of the shows he talked about.
I
and
don't
one of them
normally like my
being-
co-host, but Nunmanji's built different.
Anyway,
you,
but that's
Vindy.
neither here nor there. That video was one of the worst ones, but
No, Craftsdwarf. It's the best one. It changed my mind. It was literally
All
just. It
right,
was an hour of a guy. It was an
Toxic.
hour of a guy learning what analysis is. So
I guess to add on to my thing, just
more
a
like
little
an hour
bit,
of a guy being a best guy ever ripped off. But anyway, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna get blamed for
it
that
sucks
now.
that people do that a lot, and they should
Probably.
obviously try to recognize that it's
Yeah.
a flaw to do that, because it's even aside from not wanting to contribute to bad discourse and stuff, it's just a really repetitive way of explaining why you like something that you normally don't like in a particular genre or whatever. But I guess I kind of understand why people do that, because it is it is a little bit hard to talk about why you liked this thing that you normally don't like without kind of sounding like you're shitting on other things. And that zombie video that Gigak did, I think it was probably one of the lesser offensive, I guess, ways of saying why he doesn't typically like zombie stuff. I mean, he's he still had some bad points, and it probably sounds worse to somebody who really likes zombie stuff, but
Because I could totally see that falling into the it doesn't do these things, other things do, but then it turns out it's a lot of those other things actually do the same thing, right? That kind of situation.
At least some of the language he used that I remember him using was he said some of at least from what I've seen, so it's not he's saying
okay,
this
so
one's
it's
the only
still
thing
hedging
doing
it with
this.
his own personal
Yeah.
experience, right? Gotcha.
Well, here's the thing.
Um,
Here's the thing, None. That guy has a lot of subs, so if I suck his dick, even if I disagree with him and say he's wrong, I gotta say he's right and clap. So I don't get his
It's
clout.
so fucking I don't even know.
It's just easier that way.
You love to say these things about people, but you never use their names. So all of our viewers are like, "Who the fuck is he
I
talking about?"
want to keep them forever.
But we all
I want
know.
to forever keep them fucking in the fucking thinking about it.
I mean,
you know? But no, here,
I mean, I agree with not using some of their names.
Yeah, 'cause they don't
but at a
deserve
certain
attention.
Point when it's it could be hard to follow, I guess, and hard to be entertaining when you don't even know who you're talking about, I guess.
should I even mention this one? Because well, technically we made an EWB on him, so people would already know.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't really care.
I'll talk about it later, I guess. But I wanted to say though, about what you're saying, it's the why people do that, and it's because I thought I had to do that, and Craftsdwarf also thought he had to do that because he made the fucking fairy tale series. Because it's easy, it's a way to soften the blow of people thinking that because overthinking is this huge taboo for fucking anime fans because they don't want to feel they're not thinking hard enough about something, so they're like, oh, you're just overthinking, you're thinking too hard about this. So it's a lot easier to dumb things down and say that people who are actually using their brains are thinking too hard, right? I had a call with Seth because we were going over one of his scripts, and he was like talking about these things, and like in his script, he was like, "I have to point this out because people." Did you know that people didn't know that Saitama trained to get his powers? Like One Punch Man fans.
I could see people be dumb enough to forget about
like One
that,
Punch Man fans are the ones saying that, and so like Seth has to fucking explain that Saitama trained to get his powers. Like, but like fucking modern internet criticism has conditioned people to believe that the viewer's always right, and that like if there's something they don't like, it's the work's fault.
That's a fucking great way to put it, because it, like, the wording reminded me of, like, you know, the customer's always right, and I think the way people, like, want all media to appeal to them is very much like a customer, right? Mm-hmm. Like, every product should be for them, but art isn't that simple, right? Like, it is not, like, it is, you know, commodified, like, there's definitely, like, you know, just the capitalism, or whatever, however you want to frame it. But it's not a product in the same way like a hamburger is a product.
Yeah,
right?
like you ever listen to 100 Gex? Like that shit is fucking not for everyone, and that shit is definitely some fucking pure art. It's a
well. Let's put it like this, right?
Yeah.
Put it like this, right? Someone could have the cilantro gene, and they could go to like a Gordon Ramsay fucking restaurant, and he's got cilantro in that meal. They eat that shit, and they're gonna go like, "This is objectively bad because I didn't like it. It tastes like soap." It's not his fucking fault.
Right, hard to argue.
Cilantro gene. What the fuck?
No, what? You're just overthinking it. Don't bring genetics into it. You're just overthinking it.
That's not okay. I'm gonna get fucking blamed for another thing, Vindy. Thanks for that.
What do you mean?
I don't know, Vindy.
Wow, new breaking What the What expose. What the What confirmed for eugenics.
But like, Geguk has like said that like he wants to like make things that appeal to a wider audience, right? So the best way to appeal to a wider audience, it's like you don't want them to feel stupid. You want them to enjoy themselves.
Like I'm not getting, like it's much harder. I think for anime it's a lot harder, right? I think this is actually part of why, like other parts of YouTube, mainly video games, definitely has a step up. I can watch a guy talk about a video game I've never fucking played before, and it's interesting. Right? He's showing me gameplay. He's explaining the gameplay. Even if the video is not great, I can still get something out of it.
I also think that like people's experience with games is more personalized with how they play
because it's
stuff.
Interactive. Yeah,
yeah,
and so it's always going to be like interesting. In anime, like I like if I hadn't read One Piece, 90% of Craftsdwarf's channel is useless to me. I can't watch it. Right? Like I just like no, but like seriously, what am I gonna get out of Frankie Iceberg and a creator's responsibility?
No, I make my videos specifically for people who are like, because I don't see them as supplement or as replacements for the original work.
People.
So it's more that like I expect them to have like experienced the work so that because otherwise they're not gonna get. I'm not
because
gonna
you don't
go
and
beat by beat and explain every little thing.
Negative videos are a lot easier to watch if you haven't seen it, right? For example, like there are probably a bunch of people who watch the tirade. I'm one of them. I haven't touched Fairy Tail. I watched the tirade, and like because of that, like you're able to watch it because it's just shitting on it. And I'm not gonna watch it anyways. It doesn't matter.
Right.
But when it's something good, it's like, well, I have to watch it. And with anime, I think that can get a lot harder, which is why all the big creators just talk about the seasonals that everyone's currently watching,
or shonen, right?
Or
like,
shonen
it's all
because that's
most popular stuff.
Enough people are going to be watching it that they're going to like check out the video. Whereas, like, if I made a good fucking video about like I don't know what's something that's like not very popular that I really like.
Well, if me and Craftsdwarf made videos about Precure.
Yeah, like if y'all talked about like Precure, or I talked about like fucking I don't know. It'd probably be like some manga, right? Like if I made a video about like rookies, like nobody gives a fuck.
That would be very difficult. And if someone like Giga decided to do a video on rookies, they'd have to like frame it in it like how he did the zombie manga, right? Like you have to frame that not as like here's an analysis of this manga because I found something interesting in it. It's more like here's a general recommendation video.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly, because that content is a way a way to appeal to more people, right? Where my content is inherently going to be more niche. Because in order to do these like more these analytical stuff, I expect my viewers to have watched or read the thing in question.
And if you didn't do that, your videos would probably all be like an hour long. for
Which
you to
is
do
like
the
nobody-
necessary setting up of the story.
And I'd probably
and
be
the-
more popular,
Yeah,
right? Like,
I would be
but I don't want to put in that work.
Craftsdwarf, instead of
So-
having
No,
a
but
and I say
yeah, and also it would be like, it would be a lot more work, and the videos would also probably be more boring for the people
Right.
you're actually making the
God,
videos for.
if Craftsdwarf, instead of having one of the most concise and best eyes and videos on YouTube, he would instead have fucking hour-long video where he just recaps the entire plot of Bleach.
Right. Like when I make, because I do hope to eventually make longer content, I want it to be worth it, right?
Right.
Because like my Luffy video is a great example. It's almost a half hour long, and it's still like it's a really fucking good analysis on Luffy. Like it's not a half hour long because I'm stretching it to talk about the story more. It's a half hour long because like Luffy is just legitimately that interesting of a character, right? At least that's how I kind of see it.
Here's the thing though that I've realized is that it's ultimately kind of like a necessary evil, where like viewers are so dumb that you need to tell them word for word what happened. And it's like, especially like for like editing for Seth, it's like, well, as I'm having to put these fucking details in, I'm like, to me, I would never put this in the script because like there's no reason to. But then I'm remembering that, like, again, this is a tweet that Seth made after like fucking jokingly put this in one of his scripts. It's the funniest fucking tweet of all. It's not. He's one of the fucking funniest tweets I've ever seen. But like, people don't know how to read.
You just like it because it's kind of like a tweet you would make.
It totally is. But I want to read it aloud because it's
hilarious.
Funny. The Shonen Jump app allows you to read many manga series for free. You should check it out. Learn to fucking read. You absolute fucking Neanderthals.
I forgot you fuckers.
You crunchy core. You pretty color watching, non-reading motherfuckers that don't know what words are.
I swear to God.
I swear to God. Read, please. Literally free manga. Just read. Goddamn. Fuck. Suck my dick. I can't even spell, and I can read. Dumb fucks. I'm like, it's just so aggressive. Like, that's how I feel when I talk about Hunter x Hunter. Hey.
No, but that's actually just fucking true. Like, you have to fucking recap the plot for these series. One, because they're so long that the average person's not gonna remember it, and two, because these people didn't fucking actually pay attention. Even if they were watching a dub, they weren't fucking paying attention. All right, like
something that like. Oh, go ahead.
Like,
Sorry.
I had to watch Mugen Train in theaters twice because like one time I had to go with my older sister, and the second time I had to watch with my parents because they actually finished all of Demon Slayer because they wanted to watch the movie. So I went to go watch the movie with it, and I'll tell you something: the average person does not pay attention to most things. My dad likes to ask me every 5 minutes.
I was about to say, why do you think so many fucking people just ask questions in the middle of a fucking movie? It's like, shut up, bitch. Don't fucking ask me. I'm watching this with you. If you don't know, I don't fucking know. Let's just wait and see, and maybe we'll get our answer. Alternatively, if you weren't paying attention, don't expect me to answer your dumbass question. Pay attention next fucking time.
No, see, I got that like secondhand because my dad would always watch stuff with my mom, and more like late last year and a bit early this year, I watched with my dad like 2 seasons of Lie to Me and like an episode or 2 of Leverage. And my dad would occasionally like explain something to me, and I'm like, Dad, I'm watching the show, because he was so used to explaining stuff to my mom that like he just like thinks that I'm, because she's always on her iPad or whatever playing slot games, and I'm just like,
goodness.
No.
I'm just watching the show. I don't need you to explain things to
That's
me. Like,
probably
but he was
one of the funniest things
what's
to think about, because like you considering your channel, your dad still like he's obviously not aware.
yeah.
he's
So
just,
this
like,
character
explaining things
earlier
to
in the
you.
episode did this, and I'm like, Dad, I was watching. I know.
Here's the thing, right? Literally, let me tell you what it's like sitting there and watching, like, when we're watching any kind of show. Like, I'll use Demon Slayer, for example. Tanjiro's fucking fighting some guy. People are talking in the middle of the fuck.
Who's that guy? What guy?
Who's that guy? No,
again? I don't remember
Who's
who
that?
that was.
Who's that? Who's he fighting? Whoa.
No, but anyway,
wait,
give me your example.
Wait. How can he do that? Oh, that's crazy. The breathing, and they start talking about like fucking whatever bullshit, and then it's like, wait, does his earrings have powers? No, they don't.
Does Zenitsu actually use lightning, or is he merely playing pretend?
My dad like literally asked me 5 times if Zenitsu is the strongest character in Demon Slayer, and I kept telling him no, it's not true. and then he kept asking.
Yeah, it's Inosuke.
Inosuke's fucking the strongest character. He beat a train, dude.
Yeah, I know.
He beat his ass.
I am a power scaler.
Your dad needs Seth the Programmer.
No,
in
but
his
that's
life.
the thing, though. Normal people don't pay attention, normal people aren't fucking weirdos who like to sit there and watch a whole thing and like analyze every fucking detail.
Why don't you guys just brand your channels as paying attention so you don't have to?
You know what? No.
Fucking do it right
I'm
now.
not, look,
do
I
it
may
right
be
now.
white, but I'm not that obnoxious.
I feel like, when it comes to people
Okay,
like
Doug
not
Walker.
paying attention to things, like, when you talk to somebody in real life, it's kind of fine in a sense because, like, they don't have this like internet culture kind of thing of like, like certain ways that will make them shit on things. So it's like
You say that,
not
but
I don't. Well, go ahead.
You say that, but I think even in real life, so many people that like aren't even part of the internet culture side of it still want to feel like they have the best taste and they're the smartest and
like,
they know everything, and so they want to like be like, oh well, maybe I didn't like that because it was like not the best, or like something like
personally,
people I know will
common
say
for
all
me,
the time.
Here's a
Like people I know will say this all the time. 1 second, is that like they'll say like, oh well, this might not be the best, or I know this is bad, but I really like it. It's like, no, stop thinking like that. Like if you like it, then it's good. Just fucking like grow up.
My older sister's watching Gurren Lagann, and she doesn't. She thinks it's dumb, and like, and it's. She says I don't really like it. I don't think it's really that good. But then she also goes, "Wait, who's that? What's happening? What happened? How is he able to do that?" There's the perfect example of when my one friend told me that Gurren Lagann's worse than Kill la Kill because why didn't Simon just bring people back to life?
Anyway, well, what I was gonna mention actually, because it's like, because like when my when my parents talk about, they think like they usually just don't watch or dwell on things that they don't like. My mom will kind of go, "That was a weird movie." That's like her when she says that. That's when she like it was something that went over her head. She wasn't into it. She didn't like it, right?
Me watching Craftsdwarf video.
So I don't really get. They actually did watch like my second video that I made, and I remember it vividly because I was about to say something, and my dad like suddenly started paying a lot of attention to me, not my video that was on screen. Embarrassing, by the way, watch a video of yours on the big screen while you're eating dinner because my brother mentioned it, and now my parents are suddenly very interested in what I'm doing. But instead of watching the video, my dad was like, "No, keep going." Like he did not want to hear the video at all. It wasn't following it at all. He was just very curious about what I had to say. All of a sudden,
I would leave the room. I would leave the room. Like I actually just couldn't be in the room for that. That would be too cringe for me. I would have to leave the room and wait for them to finish.
Yeah, you don't want everybody to see you get your hat on.
You know what my family would
Take
do?
a sip.
It's too cringe for me. I just can't.
You know what my family would do? Wow, this is edited really well. Wait, what are you talking about? Man, this is going over my head. And then they click off and they watch fucking Warriors game or something. Like, the struggles of caring too much about anime.
How would you react in that situation?
My
aside
mom's
from
heard
shrivel
me
up and
recording
die?
a video before though and commented about it.
What video was it?
When I was recording my Kimetsu review, she said something like she sent me a text that was like, "I don't know what you're talking about, but you sound so thoughtful and analytical and all these other things."
Dude,
I was like, "Thanks,
that's
Mom.
nice.
Thanks for the hype up to finish."
That's
video.
why
I mean,
Vindy
that's
thinks
gotta
that video
edit
is
this
so
bitch
good.
God.
I understand now. Like that's why you point out that video as being good.
No, it's
because
because I
your
do
mom
think it's my
likes
best
it.
video.
You know what?
But she didn't.
But
watch
because your
the
mom
video.
likes
show
it.
her.
She didn't watch the video. She just heard me record.
You should show her that video where you say where you don't know why you're doing this because you've given up on even just making videos because it's a lot of work and you don't really like doing it because editing
mean every
sucks.
video I ever
but
make?
you're gonna try to make like quicker video. Well, no, I mean you're not even gonna say because
You gave up on that too.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Talk to TikTok. Anyway,
I'm not doing that anymore.
do it.
I know you gave
Everybody
up.
in the comments,
I'm not
please
funny
spam
or
Vindy make
creative
TikTok,
or
please.
good. I
guess the
can't
last
do anything
thing
right. I'm
about,
terrible. I should stop.
About this
As I
topic
said
that
earlier,
kinda
can you
wanted
guys
to-
stop hating yourself for 1 fucking second? Anyway,
Yeah, the guy with more subs than you should have said so.
Hey, I clearly didn't pay attention
You
to ReZero.
have- all right. How much more do we have to say about this topic? Because we
Yeah,
have
we've
been
been
recording
for a
for
while.
over an hour and a half.
Sad.
I don't
I
even
guess
know
I
if the
just wanted to
topic of
say
this
real
episode was
quick that, like-
toxicity.
I mean, we said some
We
good
kinda
shit though. We
jumped
did
around
say
a
some
bit.
good shit though.
I agree. I just
Like the first 40 minutes of this podcast was
funny.
hell, and not because it's hot in my
It's funny.
room. The rest of it was actually pretty good, though.
the first 40 minutes though is what people wanted.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we didn't do enough of that fucking cancer. in the first 2
I
weeklies.
can't
so
wait for
people
the comments to
probably
be shit
missing
again,
it.
Vindy. Are you ready for the comments to be shit again?
Oh, I can't wait, dude. Oh, give me more good content,
God.
please.
All right.
Just
I kind of want to end
spoon-feed
it
to
there,
me.
but I feel like we have to do a weekly rotation.
We have to do at least
of-
one.
Yeah. But we only do one.
All right.
We could do
All right.
2 if we have time for it.
No.
This week
No.
we only have time
Nah,
for
we could
one.
just do one. Yes, I'm fine with that.
I was
I want
saying
these
we won't
episodes
be
to
able
be-
to do 2 this
Oh,
week,
okay.
but I was saying there
Okay.
are some weeks where we could do
Yeah.
fucking 2 if we get to these like at like 45 minutes. Then like yeah, but we only have time for one, so let's just do
Nunmanji,
fucking
what
one.
have you
Okay.
been doing? What have you been watching or playing or jacking off to?
Motherfucker, if you don't talk about Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm fucking eating your goddamn
I mean, his
ass.
profile picture's
Inside
I thought
literally
I
and
Kingdom
out.
Hearts
completed that last weekly, right?
He's-
No,
You
didn't.
literally
you
finished
didn't
it
talk
2
about
days
it.
ago.
Dude, I'm literally
Are you fucking
guys.
stupid?
I'm literally staring at at Nunmanji's profile picture of Riku picking up Mickey and about to use him for cool rat gif. On
Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Holy shit.
You finished it May 27th. That's 3 days
Hey,
ago.
the toxicity topic is over. Let's talk about the weekly. And then Manji proceeds to be very
Vindy, have you
toxic.
seen Cool
to
Rat Gif?
what?
No, shut up. Stop
Look,
making fun of
no.
Riku and Mickey. You're never going to
No,
get me to
okay, I have to talk about Kingdom Hearts because, you know, when I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about, what was in mind was actually JoJo Part 3.
Cringe.
Cringe.
But now I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts 2. First of all, I want to talk about my profile picture because it's like one of the best moments in the entire game. Because like, I guess to explain to Craftsdwarf if he hasn't heard like Vindy talk about it or anything, like, Riku in a sense is Sasuke, but like he has Mickey as this person who, you know, and it's like how Sora has Donald and Goofy.
Mickey's like his Itachi.
No, no.
Mickey's the
No.
person that
I
keeps
look.
him-
If I put the image of us, you know, Mickey like committing the Uchiha clan massacre in your heads, then I've succeeded.
No, Mickey is like the person that keeps him tied to the light.
Unfortunate.
Vindy, check your DM.
So he's Naruto.
Yeah, like
But if Naruto was with Sasuke the entire time, so even like because basically I think Sasuke,
Mickey's like if Sasuke had his
Oh my
own
God,
Jiraiya.
with these
I think
fucking
Yeah,
guys too.
yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Naruto.
yeah.
Holy shit.
but what I love is that okay, so I'm gonna say this, and from what I've read of Boruto, I think this is fairly accurate, but a little different. So like Riku goes through his Naruto arc in like pretty much the first 2 games, right? Like in terms of what Sasuke went through, right? Where he turns to the dark and then he comes back to the light and then like he learns more about, you know, like stuff like that, like how to handle stuff like that and how to, you know, use both the light and the dark in his heart for good, right?
Mhm.
In 3, I feel like he kind of just like takes over like almost like a Boruto role where like he's just like a cool guy and he's like there, right? And like Riku doesn't need like this major character arc anymore because like he had his.
found his
It
car
happens
keys.
in like 1 and 2 and it's fucking great, you know. But
Anyway,
yeah, sorry. Continue about Riku and Mickey. Holy fuck!
Free car keys, Riku. Go.
Shut up.
Check your DMs.
I did.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's
I forgot what I was
terrible.
gonna say, but
I actually am offended and disgusted.
let none.
Hold on, no,
fucking-
this is more important. What sent me a video of a man actually having sex with a
That's
rat?
cool rat gif. Look it up.
Like he said that to me, and I'm supposed to just sit here quietly and let none talk? No, cancel this man. I'm actually
Look this
like
up.
offended and
Look this up in
disgusted.
the tenor.
Yeah, you're right. It should have been a frog.
Mickey Mouse just stole Vindy's bitch.
but
Go ahead,
I guess to
man.
talk about like Riku over the course of the games that I've played, he's basically like, you know, obviously Kingdom Hearts talks about light and dark a lot, and like his darkness, from what I observed, was like I basically equate his darkness to this desire he has to be free, and you know, because he's like in Kingdom Hearts 1, he's on the island with Sora and Kairi, and you know he wants to explore and see the outside world, and you know he kind of gives himself to darkness in a sense to be able to have that freedom. And like later in Kingdom Hearts 2, something that like I connected back to that was how like Riku admits to being jealous of Sora being able to like follow his heart and like, kind of being able to do whatever he wants in a sense. So like, he kind of saw Sora being free even before they got off the island. So like, that was a really cool like thing to see him like say in Kingdom Hearts 2, because that was a cool like it just made me think back on Kingdom Hearts 1 and whatchamacallit. And like, when he said that he was jealous of Sora, I definitely thought about Sasuke admitting that he was jealous of Naruto. Because, Sora also has that going on where he looks at Riku in a certain kind of way. And, Riku has always been like stronger than him. At least like at first in like Kingdom Hearts 1. So, like, I don't know, like a lot of why I really like Sasuke is like why I like Riku. Like obviously I don't like Riku as nearly as much as Sasuke, but
no, but Riku's like your favorite character, right?
Yeah, he is. Like, I don't know. It's really hard to talk about him too because like, I don't know. I guess it was really cool to see how in the final fight in Kingdom Hearts 2, he's fighting with Sora, and the guy who they're fighting against basically kind of rejects both light and dark. So, he kind of rejects the idea of having these
he's rejecting
dark like desires
the very idea of emotion, I think, right?
Yeah, because like is this a little too spoilery to like say to Crafts and stuff?
What, that they win?
Like, no, like explain the nobodies kind of.
No. Do you want me to do it really quickly?
Explain that.
Probably
this
already know
just
about
canon.
it. Don't worry about it. I know.
I mean, yeah, like a lot of the nobodies think they don't have emotions, and so they act a certain kind of way because like, oh, we don't have emotions anyway, and like we can't feel, but like they obviously do. And I guess the way that I interpreted that, where like, they're like, no matter what, you're like, even though they don't like, I guess technically they don't have like their heart like inside of them or whatever.
Right, because
like,
they're a body without a heart, so they don't have their heart. So in theory, they shouldn't have emotions, but they very clearly in Kingdom Hearts 2 have emotions, and emotions.
Yeah,
are
the way
a
I
big
looked
part
at
of
that was like, no matter what, your heart is like still out there somewhere, kind of, sort of. And like with Roxas, which is Sora's nobody, when like something happened in Kingdom Hearts 1, I guess, like, yeah, like when that thing happened in Kingdom Hearts 1, it created Roxas and stuff. And Roxas ended up kind of having this desire to meet why would you post that if I can't even click that?
Because I had to say it somewhere. Plus,
but
if
nobody else can click that.
Craftsdwarf could click it because I didn't actually say a spoiler, but I just said something that I didn't want you to see. So Crafts or what could click it, and then if they wanted to know more, they could ask me, but you shouldn't.
Because he's black.
Because it's literally you're going to learn soon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What I said. Bitch.
Racism.
But like, there's like Roxas wanting like ending up to like Roxas wanting to meet Sora like eventually is like part of him coming to like recognize his own emotions in a sense, I guess. Like like there's this kind of him connecting back with like his original self and like where his heart is, and like in the end it does lead him back to Sora and stuff. So like, I don't know, like I guess in a sense that's kind of how I viewed that.
How do you feel about Riku's character design in 2?
I actually really like his character design. Like,
okay, so I wanna post this because they probably haven't seen it. So this is what Sora. So the main trio: Sora, Kairi, and Riku. Right. This is what Sora looks like in 2. This is what Kairi looks like in 2. Right. Remember, these 3 are supposed to be about the same age. They're childhood friends, right?
I don't want to diddle one of them.
These 2, they look for like they're from the same game. They look similar.
I don't want to diddle them.
This is what Riku looks like. He looks completely different. Like he looks like he's
look,
from
I think that
else.
render makes him come across like a little more like
that's
older
his character
than he looks
model.
in the game.
That's his character.
I mean, like,
model,
yeah,
though.
that's his model and stuff. But like when I was watching the cutscenes, he came off a little different to me, at least. But I do like
wait,
how
no, I
he
can't
looks
show
in
that.
Kingdom Hearts 2 because
I agree.
he is going off alone and kind of like, in a sense, trying to grow up too fast and like do things without people. And he's like doing all these things by himself and with like the organization and like, you know, going further into darkness. So like, you know, I like how long his hair is now and like how much taller he is compared to like Sora. And, you know, even though he has all these like more adult like looking things about him, he, you know, he's obviously not an adult and he kind of still needs his friends and like, I don't know, like I like seeing Sora standing next to Riku and stuff, and like it, like in a sense it kind of shows where their paths like led them, and like I don't know, like I just feel like Sora looking a little younger, and you know he's like kind of the light, and like, you know, with Riku being the dark, it just, I don't know, the way they look just seems really fitting for like what's going on, I guess.
Yeah,
Nerd.
I feel that.
What the heck? Why are you so toxic?
What do you think about the image I
How
posted?
am I? How am I? How
No, I
am
was
I?
talking about
What do you
what?
think about the image I posted?
Okay, and then you know what? Here's the last thing I'll say about it. Like that was really interesting, Nun, because the entire time you were playing the first half, you were like, "Yeah, I don't really get that. Like, when is this supposed to get really good? I'm not super into it." And then you hit the halfway point, which I feel like I've been saying to you the entire time. Once you hit the halfway point, it gets really fucking good. You're gonna love it. Once you hit the halfway point, it gets really fucking good. You're gonna love it.
I mean,
And then I feel like you hit the halfway point and just like finish the game in like a day or two from there.
I mean, the two things about that was like, the world story in your first visit generally isn't really like super great, because like I do think the character interactions between Sora's party and the people in the world was better even from the start, but it's also like, you know, I just played Kingdom Hearts 1 not too long ago, so even if it is better, it's just like a little like a better version of kind of what I already played. So you know, it just wasn't like that entertaining.
Yeah, that makes
like
sense.
even then I wouldn't say it was just like, I wouldn't say it's just retelling the movie story completely, but it is kind of like not really adding much. But the second visits are obviously a lot better because, you know, they have the Organization 13 storyline, which is, you know, original to Kingdom Hearts, so it's like an actual thing that's added onto the worlds and like, you know, it's definitely not retelling the Disney story because they have like all these original characters doing things in those worlds. And
no, I mean, I agree that the second half is just better. Like, it's not even like, I mean, I think, yeah, the story's more interesting. I think the gameplay's opened up a lot by the time you reach there, so you have a lot more options. So the gameplay actually starts being really fun to
I mean, like,
experiment with.
I feel like a little bit of the gameplay was maybe a little bit my fault because I didn't notice I had like so many AP boosts. Like, by the time I actually used them, I had 40 of them. So like I could have been using them and having like more combos. I mean, it felt kind of cool to gain all that stuff like at once. Whereas like if I gained it gradually, it might not be like as impressive. Like, I mean, I still would have rather used them a little bit earlier, but I guess, you know, I did like kind of having some built up before.
Right.
And
yeah, I mean, I'm glad you liked it. I definitely had a feeling you would. And that's why I was pushing so hard for you to that, because I think everything that happens in that halfway point, right when you come out of the Tron world, for the like after you get through your first clear of it.
Fuck yeah, Tron was
like
Tron
all
World
that
and
shit
past
is
that was good.
So fucking good. All the stuff where like Goofy dies, and then there's the fight versus 1,000 Heartless, the Dimmicks fight.
Gosh,
I'm fucking dead, Sora.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get what to do.
One of the party members dies in every numbered Kingdom Hearts game. Sora dies in 1,
and they
Goofy
get
dies
better.
in 2, and everyone's seen the gif of Donald dying in 3, so I don't feel bad saying that.
Gosh. The cute little duck's fucking dead. Yuck, gosh.
And then Nomura will kill the player in 4 somehow.
Thank
They'll
God,
figure it out.
finally. Yuck.
I believe it.
No more Kingdom Hearts fans,
Yeah.
thank God.
So, do you have anything more to say about Kingdom Hearts 2 Nunmanji, Friend Manji?
I mean, some of Kyrie's stuff was like pretty good. I liked how she ended up getting.
You're not allowed to compliment Kyrie. Everyone hates her. She's a woman. She's bad. She's not as good as the other two. She's bad, terrible.
She ended up getting a weapon of her own. You know, she was trying to do stuff and escape the castle and stuff. she didn't end up like fighting with Sora and Riku as much, which was fine. Like I actually thought it was cool. Like I thought it was better to have this, like, the second game, Sora and Riku solve, they fight the final boss together instead of adding Kyrie on now, because like I feel like that's better for later. Like I can see how some people were dumb about like Kyrie in a sense.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like it's way more thematically fitting for it to be Sora and Riku.
Well, I feel like you can
for
look
now.
at like the first game is very much light versus dark, right? Because like Ansem is heartless, so he's the epitome of like the dark in
That's crazy.
a heart, right? And that's why Riku's more of an antagonistic force, and stuff like that. But game 2 is much more about like light and darkness against nothingness, right? That's why Riku and Sora work together.
Like Recom even has like a little bit of the middle ground ish kind of thing where it's Riku obviously has to use his darkness there and learn that it's like fine, I guess.
I agree with
And
you
then
that
leads
2
to
should be
Kingdom Hearts
very
2.
much Riku and Sora together against. Right. Yeah. So I guess what do you have to talk about?
Craftsdwarf, what's
Probably Ruby,
No, it's
but
literally
maybe
not Ruby. It's Craftsdwarf. You're about to fucking
Really?
Precure.
Interesting.
Now it's time for
Craftsdwarf.
Nun and I to be quiet.
Craftsdwarf. Kira Kirarun. Kira Kiraru.
yeah,
Kira
that's
Kira
how you finish
Kirarun. Kira Kiraru. Oh, Craftsdwarf. I finished my second favorite Precure series. Kira Precure a la mode is very, very good at it. This shithole show made me cry so many times. Oh my god. What the fuck? Craftsdwarf. Why do people not like this show?
Because they don't like Precure for the fights
Like
and the good
I
animation.
did notice that, like, the discussion. I like.
Why do you think Go Princess, even though it's like good all around in every area, but not exceptional in any area, is considered like one of the best in the series, even though it's like my fourth favorite.
Yeah, because like, something about like I've been noticing, especially like now that I'm watching Happy to Start, especially, is that like Precure discussions kind of like really far behind most other discussions in the way that's like developed, where like the fan base still treats it like it's nothing but pretty animation, cool fights, and cute designs and shit. But Precure a la mode is really fucking good. It deals with.
Did you watch my video?
Yes,
on
after I was done.
Okay, gotcha.
It was
Right,
good.
go ahead,
Okay. You only care if I watch your fucking.
I mean,
video.
it definitely could have been better.
It
But,
was good,
yeah.
It definitely could have. It could have. It could have stood to not be a Yukari analysis for most of it.
She's
There's
good.
6 main Precures, Craftsdwarf.
I know, but Yukari was the one I wanted to really talk about.
Okay. Oh, I like this one, so I'm only gonna talk about this
Because she's also the one that fits more to my idea with that video that I
Alright,
wanted to talk
alright,
about. The
Craftsdwarf.
very specific idea.
one. All right, man.
Make the fucking video then, bitch. You won't. Not for like
Oh,
5
Craftsdwarf.
years. At your upload rate.
Don't spoil anything. So yeah, no.
Spoil that you haven't uploaded videos
Unlucky.
in a year.
Why do you keep hurting my feelings, Craftsdwarf? What did I do to you? Why are you hurting me like this? Yeah, but like Kira Precure a la mode is very, very good, and it's a very solid cast of main Precures. As Craftsdwarf knows, as many of the other people in the servers know, I am quite fond of Himari, aka Cure Custard.
The dumb squirrel.
She's not dumb. She's literally not dumb. She is a genius of
She's-
sweets. She's a
she's-
genius. She's a scientist. She's spitting straight sweets facts, and she's full of sweets knowledge. You know, okay? I don't want to give her some custard, but like,
God. By the way, in the entire cast, she is definitely the one who looks
shut
the
up,
youngest
shut
and
up,
is
shut
the
up,
shortest.
shut up.
You know.
By the end of the series, she's 23.
And one-
By the
what-
end of the
wants to
series, she's 23.
fill
By the end of
her
the series, she's 23.
with his
By
juicy
the end of the series,
custard.
she's 23.
Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know that that was gonna happen because
Actually,
and you
I
wanted.
may or may not have.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I may or may not
don't
have
believe
already
you.
watched clips in that.
I don't
Okay,
believe
fine.
you.
You can feel free not to believe me. But yeah, I really fucking like the main cast. It is cringe of me to say this because some fuckers refer to me as a heart casual because they hate me. But like, it is very similar to Heart Cash Precure, where I feel like as I'm watching some other series, there's certain ones that like
Really, I'd say it's the inverse because Heart Catch Precure had amazing first 11 episodes, and then was just
fucking
kind of
kill
like,
you.
for
I'm
the
gonna
rest of it,
fucking
where
kill
the
you.
first 11
I'm gonna
episodes of
fucking
Kira
kill
Kira
you.
Mode were,
I'm dropping my score of Kira Kira
but then
Mode.
after that, it fucking.
I'm dropping my score of Kira Kira
Anyway,
Mode.
I finished my joke.
I'm dropping my
but,
score
go
right now.
ahead.
You can't stop me. It was at a 9 right now. It's your fault. It's gonna be an 8. But like, so why do you hate me? I'm trying to enjoy things. I'm trying to enjoy things that you enjoy, and then.
Well, you don't have to change how you enjoy things.
No. You hate me. So you know what? You're not spreading love right now. You're not spreading kiraru or kiraru right now.
Because it's not about it's about having a balance,
No,
right? You're the love, I'm the hate.
Okay.
And nothing's perfect. What?
You know what, Craftsdwarf? Here's the thing right now.
Like Yukari, she's not perfect. That's
I'm
the point.
perfect.
Huh? What does this
Shut
fucking rat say?
up, you fucking rat! Get back in the trash can.
Yeah, but Kira All Mode is very, very good. It has a very, very good opening that I really started loving. I do think the way that it introduces the mid-season Precure into the opening could have been a little better, I think, but that's like a minor complaint, if anything. Yeah, I really, really liked it. Especially the ending. There are certain things that I feel like
I love the second ending so much.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Like the first one is already good. The second one is so good.
Yay. But like yeah, I personally think it could have benefited from being slightly longer, I think.
Which obviously couldn't fucking happen, but
in a perfect world it could, Craftsdwarf.
Yeah, in a world in which the years are just
in a
longer
world
than 50,
where I could
it's
consume
2
all
weeks.
of the Precure at once. In a world that would be perfect. And then
I don't really
in
think
a
it'd
world
be
where
longer
Vindy
at all,
stopped
actually.
making jokes about women not being funny because Precure All Mode is
It's not
hilarious.
a joke. It's not a joke.
Precure All Mode literally proves you wrong because it's hysterical. So you're
Who is the head writer?
Aoi has really good arcs. I think her episode where like her initial episode that is literally just Love Live Sunshine episode
Directed by a
really
man.
fucking good.
Episode directed by a man.
Which one?
I don't know. It just says
You're
episode
stupid
directed.
dumbass. And then like, you know, Himari's every single one of Himari's episodes is really fucking good. Yukari is mommy. I want her to step on me.
Neat.
Yeah, what the fuck? And then like, you know, canonically gay characters, these two canonically gay women, good series, you know, but the problem is that the series is made for children, so it can't be good, and you know
They can't smash on screen.
that is honestly the most unfortunate thing about the show Craftsdwarf.
At least we have
At least
Pixiv.
we have Pixiv. And lots of dojins. Huh?
They're children.
Not by the end.
They're high
Not by the end.
schoolers.
Not by the end.
Oh, okay,
Not
never
by the
mind
end. They are adults by the end of the series. So shit.
I don't know. The one Precure I saw a couple episodes of, they were children, so I just assumed that was all of them.
Hey.
They're like the same show anyways. They just like regurgitate the same thing every year.
Gonna kill you and watch you die.
Well, you know, it's kind of like every
I
single
would
Kingdom
hope
Hearts
if
game
you were
being
gonna
the
kill
same
me, you
bad.
would at least do me
So
the
like,
honor of watching me
you
die.
know. Yeah, but like Kira Precure All Mode's very good. I'm trying to watch as much Precure as I can, so I can be a true Precure enjoyer.
And you hate everything else.
You
that
know
we want
what?
you to
I need
watch.
some serotonin in my life, Craftsdwarf.
I
Where's
was
Kira?
able to start watching SAO season 2 because what won't as Nun put it to me in DMs, or maybe he said it in the Maji server. What's not gonna watch Hyoka anytime soon, so you're able to.
Yeah,
That's fair.
You know, Happiness Charge
Let me see
Precure
what he
is
said.
49 episodes, so you're good. Yeah.
Let me see what he said.
It was in
Right,
my
like-
club chat. I
You know,
see
like
it.
instead of watching a season of Precure, you could fulfill
It
your
wasn't
promise to
Weeb
me
Club
and finish Hidamari's sketch, and also watch
Yeah,
Hyoka
I
in that
literally
exact same
found
amount of
it
time. But
immediately.
you
Oh,
won't.
you know what, Craftsdwarf?
Yeah, he said.
So long as the
can,
Weeb
can I make a
Club's full of
request? He
toxic
said, if
people
what's
hate
not
each
even
other,
watching
I will
Hyoka yet,
continue
can
to
you
be toxic
prioritize
towards
SAO
you.
first? And I said okay, and guess what I did?
Anyway, next up is Vindy. Hey, Vindy, how are you?
I
Oh,
finished.
I wanted to add on to some things about Precure.
No,
but
what are we
never
gonna
mind,
add? What are
okay.
we gonna add?
I was just saying it's my currently my
Not your
favorite
cum.
Precure season.
Is it in your top
uh,
10? I could have sworn it was in your top 10.
It's if I made it anime 3x3 right now, it would probably be on it just because it's like one of my I like it a lot. But I do want to rewatch it after having seen every other Precure season. Not specifically for it. Like I want to see every Precure season before Hugto for that. but it's like, well, at that point, I might as well just rewatch.
Can we
Freaker
fucking
All
talk
Mode.
about how Craftsdwarf's fucking Mal only goes up to top 5s, and he couldn't be bothered to put 5 more in?
No, it's because I don't have any more anime to add because I'm doing a big favorites rewatch.
Imagine not knowing about the
this,
favorites
man.
rewatch.
That I've been doing for literally over a year and barely
No,
have rewatched any of the
impossible.
favorites.
I swear I'm the only one who knows about the current
Well, you
state
know
of the
what,
favorites
Vindy?
rewatch.
That's
I know about it. What the heck?
I just rewatched Kaiju
Why else
Part
do you think
1.
you hated Legend of the Galactic Heroes?
Yeah, that's so. I rewatched that for the favorites rewatch, and I gave it a 7
That's
instead of a
cringe,
10 that it used
Craftsdwarf.
to be.
Legend of the Galactic Heroes is good, and everybody else told me it was.
He's the only
Yeah.
one of us who's seen it.
Twice.
I don't need
and
to
I'm
see
the only
it,
one who's seen
Vindy.
it, and also I've seen it
I
twice.
have to just say I've seen
Oh.
it, so I can pretend that I have taste, okay?
Anyway, Yukari is my favorite character. I also really like Aoi and Himari. I probably appreciate the other three more. I didn't dislike them for sure. I did like them quite a bit, but
Ichika's
I
very good.
I feel like I'd like them more rewatching them, or rewatching the show. And mostly it, like I put that show because I kind of went into Precure with like no expectations.
Wow.
But I watched it at a point in where my
It was like
where I
slightly
come from
after
a media
the
analysis.
fucking, like, tirade.
It was early 2018, so yeah, not that much longer I Harried. And it was one of the shows that I would say marked my shift towards where I kind of stand now as like, viewing everything equally and just trying to read into everything the same way because like specifically to summarize my video is what I picked up on is like there's sort of like two major thematic ideas going into the last conflict. There's one that's very direct and stated by the characters out loud about love. And then there's a more implicit one about like accepting the imperfections of humanity. And I thought it was kind of because the motif of the show is it's cooking, it's mixing. They mix for the transformation sequences. The audience of Precure is from the beginning was mixed between adults and children. And so I thought it was just really interesting that you have an ending of the show that it mixes an idea that even a child can understand, and a bit more of a deeper idea, you could say, that you'd have to like really be paying attention to more implicit happening implicitly. And I've only talked about Yukari because she's the character who deals with perfection and who I feel she's also a character who's presented very cryptically compared to the rest of the cast, where they don't explain her character. Like, they don't explain why she hugs Ichika in one of the last episodes. You have to infer that and understand that, she just has got so much out of working at the Parasocial with them and appreciates them that like and whatever other you have to read into that yourself. And the other characters that even dismiss her as being fickle and they don't understand her, right? So it's like the show kind of wants adults to be picking up on these things, and that's part of why I was able to read that in the ending. And I thought that was really fucking fascinating of how like you could write this thing in a story for children. And so that's kind of why Precure mode is specifically important to me, because it just made me be able it's a show for literal 7-year-old baby girls in Japan. And I went like, wow, this is really interesting and cool, and how the fuck did someone come up with doing this? And it just helped me take art in general more seriously. So yeah,
I see.
Anyway,
Thank you for letting me know that as someone with a lot of subscribers, more so than these two.
All right, Vindy, go ahead. You actually remembered it was your turn this time, so I praise you. Go ahead. I'm proud of you, Vindy. Go ahead.
ReZero
Let's
season
fucking
2 is
go.
better than K-On!
Sad.
Vindy,
It's so
Vindy
good.
loves ReZero.
I still have not gotten over the ending, what my profile picture is from. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I'm so happy for my fucking sweet man. I love him. He's a hero. He's such a good guy. Every fucking part of that fucking season is so good. Fucking, oh my god. There's everything that like we talked about on the Weeb Club. Then there's Core 2.
Or you mean the stream?
No, everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, I thought you were talking about a
I'm
recent
talking about the first
discussion.
core.
Okay,
Then there was,
gotcha.
we talked about stuff on the stream. But like, oh my god, like everything is so good. Amelia, maybe the dumbest woman that's ever existed, but so cute. The tops of her fucking ears turn red. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. She also has literally zero brain power. Like, holy fuck, so dumb, so good. Betty's phenomenal,
so good.
And I can't wait to see like season 3 how she just turns into a fucking gremlin, because that's the direction that she's going now, is just to be a fucking gremlin.
Sorry, I have to mark this as spoilers because Nunmanji hates ReZero.
I mean, just everything. It's so good. It's so fucking good. phenomenal, unreal. I watched the entirety of like everything I hadn't seen, which started at the Amelia flashback and went till the end. I watched it in a day. I like one sitting. It unreal.
Vindy, were you like me, literally like bawling with tears streaming down your face watching this fucking show? Okay,
No.
Well, guess I'll die.
I cried less on a rewatch of season 1. The only time in the first core, or season 2, I mean, the only time I cried in the first core was when I was rewatching it, which I'm glad, by the way, I watched the entire season at once. Was episode 4. And then in core 2, even including the episodes I'd already seen, I only cried at the very last episode and the Betty stuff. Everything else,
Betty.
I just kind of fucking. I just thought it was. I also think season like core 2 had way less cry material in it, especially after like the 4th episode, where like that first kind of like the first bit kind of settles down. I think it has a lot less cry material and is a lot more just like. I mean, you know, it's a lot more like the climax, right? So there's a lot of fighting and cool shit and Subaru,
dramatic stuff, and yeah.
Subaru having like, I mean, I love the way Ram puts it because it's so correct. Is that Subaru has like the like just great timing, and he does, and it's so great. Like the time in the fucking, oh my god, when the one character says his name and he's just right there, and it's like, oh my god, how is he so cool? He's like this fucking useless fucking dumbass. He's so cool though. I loved it. It's so good. Better than K-On.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
Definitely.
Look at these images I posted.
Definitely.
I really like the one with the body pillow.
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I agree.
Dude,
All right.
Lasagna might be one of the
That's all
coolest
I have
characters
to
of all
say.
time, by the way.
Who? Garfield.
Lasagna,
I
dude.
agree.
So I'm about halfway through the 3rd season now, and I'm just gonna talk about it now, even because it's like the last episodes are gonna give me that much more to say. But I rewatched the first 2 seasons and am now almost caught up to Non-Non-Biori, the slice of life show, the Yashike healing
What you
show.
said you didn't like?
It's not that I didn't like it. I gave it even this because I did lower my score at one point because I was following at the time Digi, and she was kind of head ass about it. And looking back, and I was just like, I don't know, easily influenced, more influenced at the time since I respected her, and she doesn't like Yashike healing stuff. I understand that, but I do, and I don't like. I mean, admittedly, I don't love Non-Non-Biori. But I think it's more of a personal preference thing because I do think the show is not only good, but it definitely has like some very unique things going for it. At least because I've seen a lot of slice of life and healing stuff. But it's just it's very good. The cast is they're all fun and they're all stupid. And for anyone who doesn't know what the show is, it's basically it's like I said, slice of life healing thing with 4 girls of different ages who are all in the same classroom because they live in the sticks and out in the countryside where there literally aren't any other kids. Basically, like there's like they live in an old school building that implying that at one point this area did have enough students to have a whole school, but now because of just Japan's general population concerns and migration towards larger cities, there's literally 5 students: a 1st grader, a 5th grader who's the first season opens with her transferring in, a 7th grader, an 8th grader, and 9th grader. And it's the 9th grader doesn't matter, like that is the joke because he's a boy and no one cares about sneaky boys. The main characters are the 4 girls, and it's good, and it also clicks with me in some specific ways, particularly because I realized a while ago that one way I've connected with the show, at first it was only Renge, who is probably the most popular character in the show. She's the youngest one. She is just good, and she's kind of.
I was gonna ask if she was the cute one, but guess not.
I would say
No, not if she's the youngest one.
I don't know. I guess like cuteness wise, like the deadpan loli doesn't. It's not like she's very good though. She's a sweet girl. But as far as like just cuteness thing, well, the thing with the 8th grader Komari is she's voiced by Asumi Kana, who also voices Unichi and Poplar, and so she gets like typecast into these roles as like short girls because she's the oldest one. but she's very much a chunibyo in that like she puts on a lot of airs about trying to be more mature when she isn't, and that's where a lot of the humor for her comes from, of her trying to like she's listening to music and she's like, oh yeah, unlike you, the 5th grader who's taller than me, I listen to J-pop, and she's like, I just listen to my dad, to what my dad listens to, like classical music, and she's just like, what, like, you know, she's constantly getting clowned on for being the stupid baby, even though she's the oldest one.
Oh my god.
And she
tries her
her younger sister's a dumbass, and Hotaru is the one who transfers in, and she's from the city, so she has a different perspective, and she's the most mature overall. There's a lot of the side cast is pretty good, especially like I really like Renge's relationship with Candy Store, who they have like a big sister thing, or a big sister little sister thing, and but I guess where the show kind of specifically gets to me is in one of the episodes of season 1, Renge meets a girl her own age, and they kind of connect and have fun, and then the girl leaves, and I think for the only time in the show so far, Renge like cries, and and that really, well, the reason that hit me specifically was because during a time in my life from like late elementary school to pretty much to high school, like I did have friends, especially at school sometimes, but like for parts I didn't really have friends. And especially during like holidays, like summer break, I very rarely, if ever, saw anyone I knew at school. So for like, and for a lot of the parts of the show, the characters are just like, they're not in school. They're going around in the wilderness and just walking between, because there's long stretches in between everyone's houses. So a lot of the time is just spent outside doing whatever. And so like, I guess I kind of like connected to the show on that level of just like, not having anyone around you who's the same age, I guess. Because, like, even though, like, yeah, they're all friends, I've mentioned this multiple times before, and the show is part of how I, like, came to realize that, where it's like, when you're at that age, even 1 year can be kind of a big difference between puberty and just maturity. And so with me, I was notably more, like, I'd go over to, when my little brother went over to his best friend's house, I would go over a lot myself, just because, like, well, I didn't have anything to do, I guess he was my friend, even if I was as not as good as a friend, but, like, I'm more mature than them, I'm older than them, the way, like, Komari kind of puts on airs about, like her maturity, I realized I connected to that, too. Actually, like, in fact, my relationship with my little brother is so much like Komari and Natsuki, or I forget which one. I think it is Natsuki, right? I for some reason mix those up. But, because, like, she's older, but because I specifically remember, like, we'd go out to eat, and I would want to sit at the adults table because I'm older than all the other kids there. And from their perspective, I'm another kid. So they're like, no, go sit over at the kids table. Which is just me very much... Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so that's very much me having like a Komari moment. And it also happens in the movie where Natsumi... again, she encounters someone who her own age, and like there's a little moment where she's about to leave without saying goodbye, and Renge kind of just looks at her. And Natsumi kind of realizes that like she should say something, because Renge was in that little same situation in the episode in season 1 with having this connection with a person her own age that none of the girls have. But like I was saying, is like my relationship is, because my little brother was a complete fuck up like Natsumi is. She is a disaster. She is really bad at school and always getting scolded for it and just making trouble in general. And when I realized like, oh shit. This is kind of like my brother, or my relationship with my little brother. Just, so like I do have some specific personal connections with this show that I realized, and I'm like, oh yeah, huh. And like I said, I think it's just like good, and like there's funny moments. It's kind of chill. I definitely think it's worth a look if you like slice of life and healing stuff. Yeah, that's. I'm trying to think if I have any more to say about it.
It's been so long since I've watched it though. It's been literally like 2 or 3 years. So I would need to rewatch it eventually too, but there's just no time. I gotta watch Inamori Sketch someday.
Yeah, are we done?
I think we're done.
All right, cool. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the Weeb Club. Adios, and I love you.